on topics, whether conscious or cosmic. It's never nonsense, mega levels or microscopic. It's a Killah Priest project, AD control the rocket. Before we land the plane, many things we engage and explain. The unexplained, without mask. Welcome to the Killah Priest podcast. Killah Priest podcast. Are we live? The Chaldean chariot. The philosopher of Phoenicia. Solo gems.
Good.
Solar facts. Actual facts. Who else we got? The Ma'at Cop. Manson Musa of Judah. Your future. Come on, let's keep going. Keep going, we keep going. We're back in it.
Yeah.
The Leviathan Levant leaders. What else we got?
Man, we got a lot.
We are back in the building. We are back here live in effect. AD was good.
Yeah.
Was good. The matcha will be stirred again. The matcha will be made. It will be stirred.
Word.
Mm-hmm.
Observe. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The matcha will be made. Oh, man. We had a beautiful trip. Man, matcha will be brewed. Tea will be brewed. We are on a mission right now. What I said when I come back, it's going to be on fire. And that's what I meant. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Podcraft. Yeah. They said, let's go. Let's go. Fashion, you got to feel a certain way. You got to be a certain way. Mm-hmm. You have to, the way you feel is the way you want to be. Approach it. You know what I mean? It's your time. If it's your time and you feel it's your time, then it's your time. Mm-hmm. Everybody can't shine at the same time. Things take time. Take time to create. You don't just go off and just blow up overnight. Things take time. You just got to let it simmer a little bit. Let all of that rain, sleet go over the soil, that seed. As long as you plant that seed, let nighttime, many nights come. Said it grow at nighttime, right? Mm-hmm. The moon.
It's real.
They said that pictures are developed in the dark. Red light, infrared, under dark shades where the pictures start coming out. So you got to go to sleep to see a clear picture of your dreams.
Hey.
Nighttime.
It's real.
Yo, Buffalo Chief in the building. What up, my brother? Peace. Oh, man, welcome to another episode of Killah Priest Podcraft. I'm your host, Killah Priest, the Iron Sheik, Middle East. I'm almost there, so prepare to say peace. Running the rock is none other than AD Dizzle.
What's good? Welcome back. Y'all already know.
To my side is nothing but solo gems.
Peace and love, everybody. Harmony, hope, and keep elevating, keep rising. You know what I mean?
Man, I feel so good to be back.
Mm-hmm.
Had a beautiful time on the East Coast. We was up there in New York. Shout out to my man John Newsom. Right. Shout out to Jonathan Manning. We took pictures. It was crazy.
Yeah.
We got some tour dates set, some shows coming up. We got some good things that we are doing, and man, I'm just excited. I'm excited about everything. I mean, it's a lot of things that we can't even talk about, but we're gonna talk about a couple of things. Mm-hmm. As soon as I get in the crib, solo gems, I get this.
Oh yeah? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
As soon as I get in the crib, this one right here says, "Learn to read Ancient Sumerian." Introduction for Complete Beginners, Volume 2. Josh Bowen and Megan Lewis. Shout out to them. Let's read the back. You want to read the back, AD?
All right.
Read this part right here. Yeah.
All right.
Hey.
Yeah.
The second one right there.
It says, very easy and well put together. After this, you will know how to read Sumerian. And who else better but my teachers, Dr. Josh and Megan? They know the language. This writing will put you back in time and let you understand the true meaning of people long ago. Killah Priest, rapper and Wu-Tang affiliate.
Hey. That's right, man. Thank you, Josh and Megan, so much for this. They put my quote on the back. Shout out to them. And they sent me their book, Get that first volume too, but you will learn how to read ancient Sumerian. This is dope. Akkadian language, the Akkadian way back then. So shout out to them. Thank you for this book. And I hit them up earlier. When I get them on this show, a lot of people don't know about Megan. Megan's, man, Dr. Josh is just incredible. Josh Bowen, but Megan, woo, she's on a whole nother stratosphere, man. Thank y'all so much for the book. And much love from the Podcraft.
Much love, much love.
Yeah, man. Yo, man, it's so much to unravel. Getting back, man. Me and Solo Gems was on our mission. Was on that mission to make things right? See the fam, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Got to sit down and eat some beautiful food. What was eating? Indian. That's my favorite food, I think.
It
what
is?
You think?
You like curry, huh?
I like curry. What you think about that Indian food?
Oh, Indian food's dope. That was dope. That definitely was dope. It was great. Me in New York, you know what I mean? So it was good to see family and everything like that. You know what I mean? Seeing where I'm from, because that's really where I'm from. I'm from New York, you know what I mean? Cali's nice. Got the weather and everything like that. But, you know, you get a good feeling when you go back home and just, you know, see your peoples and everything like that. So it's great. Saw my mom and everything, so that was dope. You know, she's out there. Surprised that I didn't even tell her I was coming too. Yeah, I didn't even tell her I was coming. So got to see her shocked look and everything like that. So that was a good feeling.
Yo, she was blown away, y'all. She was blown away. It's beautiful. Beautiful, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing.
It feels good to be back though.
Yeah. Yes,
That's right.
Yes. Shout out to Ben Frank, Cap Jones in the building. Royal Priesthood is alive and walking and flying. Shout out to everybody. Coverboy, I see you in the building. Y'all just keep coming in, man. We hit that like and that subscribe. Let them know we over here. We just going about to build. We're about to go in. We got some good stuff for y'all today, man. My man Gustafo's supposed to be coming through too. Oh, digital. Oh, there you go. Shout out to Digital Hammurabi. That's Dr. Josh and Megan. Shout out. They said, we love you, Priest. Man, all the love, man. This book, you know I'm going to get into this. Right away. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. And it is easy to read. It's like you know, even a kid can pick this up and get this. Ugabanda. I see words in here. Lugu. Lugu means big. I learned that from Megan and Josh. Shout out to them. Yeah. See, we put this up there, but it's good to know. It's good. It's always beautiful to excite the mind when you're learning new things. Very good. Some people get stuck in their ways. They're like, nah, I don't want to learn nothing else. My old dog, don't teach me no new tricks. So it's good to learn. Expand your mind.
That's right. You know what I mean? You're supposed to learn. Yeah,
seek and you shall find. Man, this is a glorious day. Brother Glow, so if you know, Hebrew hairdress. I got some things I written down, man. I want to go through this. People from the Levant. I'm gonna get back to the Vedic room, extra rooms and stuff like that. Right about now, salute to y'all. But AD, we got something. I just want to go right into it.
Hey.
Last time I was on here, I was in why we start talking about some of the great musicians, such as Alex Coltrane. Dope. Alex Coltrane is on another level when she's strumming the harp. Going into another, got the 9 ether on top of her head. She goes into a whole different spirit where she's connecting with the great late John Coltrane, who became saints, who took music to a next level, jazz music. They saw something within the notes. It resonated. I was like, man, we have to learn. This music cannot die. Cannot. Shout out to all the pioneers, the people who listen to it. But my teachers and elders who taught me to listen to it, which is Bill Laswell and, you know, some of the great musicians, the last poets. You know, Abi Adun. I used to go to his house and he used to make salmon cakes like my mother. It's crazy, right?
Salmon cake?
Salmon.
Oh, okay.
made out of salmon, and we were sitting. I met Jessica Caramore there. There's a couple of comedians, and we would sit up in the last. This is the last poet, so we sit up in their living room. He called me his son, yo, and we would sit up there all day, and they were just all different type of poets would come in. I'm talking about incredible poets, and we would all just do poetry for Abi Adun. And he just talked about the gift of language and the power of music. And he told me the story about how he evolved and how it was Malcolm X's voice that brought him out of the slums. He said he stood up, threw away his bottle. What did he say? He saw winos doing that. But I think he said, yeah. And how he robbed, and shout out to my man Timbo King. He robbed the Grand Lodge meter, the Grand Lodge, what is it called? The Grand Lodge of the Ku Klux Klan. He went to the house and robbed him. Boom. It's a cold dude, cold brother. Word. I'm not condoning robbing, but at that time, how you gonna rob the Ku Klux Klan head honcho?
Right.
He's the head leader, but getting robbed. What dare we do? You come up into the house, you have both doors broken open. You went out there with hate speech, burning crosses. I don't know why they do that to that beautiful wood, trees and stuff like that. What was that about? Why would you burn cross? I don't know.
It's crazy.
Some people are just crazy, man. Cutting down the trees to burn them in front of people's houses, causing all type of pollution and stuff like that. That's stupid.
Because people live in their hate. They're going to destroy the world off of it.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
No more burning. None of that stuff.
Nah.
We on another level now.
Y'all keep rising.
Timbo King, that's right. It's my brother right there. Yeah, so I was in there with Abi Adun, the great Abi Adun, and from the Last Poets. Right on 125th too. We up in Harlem. Sitting there like a student, soaking up all that energy and information. Like, well, I'm blown away just even being there. I'm like, man, it's crazy. Well, I just want to talk about it, man. What was the bull in Sumer? There was a bull in Kemet also. I'm the bullfighter. I'm the matador. The matador. The man of war.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. And no, we not high. We just high off life, love. But it's when you get to sit down and build with your people, and you have your family. Everybody in here is family, and everybody online. I'm telling y'all, everybody in the craft room, y'all family too.
That's right.
Word.
It's that time of the year.
Yeah.
The time of the year is very important to see the people that we love.
Exactly. What we got from AD? Yeah, let's play that clip. A lot of stuff. We can just go through. We got so many. Y'all come in the building. That's Righteous. LP is dope. Cap Jones in the building. Buffalo. Shanez Salinas. Ben Frank, what up? To keep things frank. Natural High, that's right. Sons, that's right. We're on a natural high right now.
Yeah.
Want to go outside.
You gotta be in good spirits every day. A lot of people live in their shadow and they hate and all that type of stuff. It's time to break your own walls down. You know what I mean? And it's your own personal responsibilities during your own journey to become your best version and become your best you. So, that's all it really is. You know what I mean? We walk in the God and spirit and love. And that's what it's about. Family is very important. People that you love is important. You gotta put that energy out there.
That's right. That's right, fam. Even Mojito's on point right now.
That's right.
Yes, yeah. Mojito's just looking at AD. He's telling AD with so much eyes. Segment. It's so much. Man, I'm loving the way things are going. All right, AD, I sent you some stuff. Oh, the goat eyes. Yeah, whatever. Let's play it. Let's go with this. Can they hear it?
They're about to.
Yeah.
Why is this? Well, because goats
When I told you about the goat eyes,
Yeah.
have such
wild
odd-looking
pupils,
eyes.
man.
Their pupils are horizontal and rectangular. Why is this? Well, because goats are prey animals, they have to constantly be on the lookout for predators. These horizontal pupils provide a broader field of view, nearly 340 degrees around them. Cats, on the other hand, have vertical pupils, and this is because cats are predators. The vertical pupils give them sharper focus and depth perception on their prey. Have you ever wondered why goats have
Let's
such
talk about
odd...
it. Let's talk about it.
More you looking at me right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, all right.
Cats are focused, man. They just focus. And I always did the goat always tripped me out with their eyes. That's why they probably put them on the devil level, because they're straight. But they actually just watching their prey, man, on the side, like homeboy said. You see, you got to be as sharp and smooth and swift as the cat. Cat is the most agile in the world, man. Agile. Said, so they're so deep. It said in the mythos, you know, the older people that came up with the stories, that they have 9 lives. 9 lives. Where you at? Animals? Let's go.
Come on.
Shout out to y'all, man. Vertical like the reptilian.
The terrifying truth about chimpanzees. We've talked a lot about the different types of primates and what makes them so powerful in nature. But there's a dark side to one of these primates that we spared you from. Yes, I'm talking about the chimpanzee. These apes might seem cute at face value, but in the end, they are animals. So today, let's uncover some of the terrifying truths about chimpanzees.
Let me say this, they eat meat.
Cannibalism. When it comes to these primates, even the most sacred moments can turn into scenes of horror. You see, usually mothers take what we can call a maternity leave from their family unit. They retreat and isolate themselves until their child is born, keeping their precious newborn safe. But on December 2nd, 2014, something shocking unfolded before the eyes of researchers Hitanaru Nishi and Michio Nakamura in the mountains of Tanzania. Against all expectations, this particular mother decided to skip her maternity leave. In an unusual twist, she chose to deliver her baby right in front of a group of about 20 other chimps. By then, she didn't understand the consequences of her actions. As Nishi and Nakamura observed in disbelief, right after the infant's arrival into the world, an adult male chimpanzee snatched a helpless newborn and cannibalized the innocent baby.
Damn.
The gruesome sight left the researchers questioning the motive behind a chimpanzee mother's usual instinct to leave her group before going into labor. Could it be that cannibalism is the driving force behind this mysterious behavior? But hold on tight, because there's more. It's not just the vulnerable infants who face the dark side of their own kind. A family of chimps in Africa sets an attack against their neighboring enemies, other chimpanzees. A few members of the attacking group succeed in killing a young chimp from the opposing family. But their brutality doesn't stop there. They share the victim's lifeless body amongst themselves, indulging in a macabre feast, making sure no meat goes to waste. It's a savage act, driven by the need to protect their local food supply and establish dominance over their rivals.
Now, there's a dark... slow down. Slow myself down. Yeah, they eat monkeys. If you check them out, they're so wild. But you got to remember that they are animals, and people keep them. They keep them as pets. You know, mostly white people. Got to be honest. You know what I'm saying? To be Karens. You know what I'm saying? They keep them as pets, and you got to watch out because they still animals. They're still animals. Hold on, let me put this down. I can't answer no phones. I'm on the show. Now, that's all TV. That's all TV. Hollywood have you thinking something totally different. Cute little bears. We just saw bears. Was they cute and cuddly? Would you have went out there and pick up one of those bears, one of those little cubs, and put them on you and rub them?
Nah, you can't.
They
do that.
stuff them with flour. They stuff them with cotton. You know what I mean? The way that they got us is all a bunch of lies, man.
Michael Jackson had bubbles, remember?
Yeah, trained. What happened to Mike? Have you seen my childhood? You know what I'm saying? That Bubbles was trained. They clowned him though, but trust me, this other lady had one, and it ripped her face off.
Yep. Everybody heard about that one. Yeah, that's crazy. Animals, they can be savages. You know what I mean? Animals are savages.
Yeah, they're still out there, man. I mean, they're intelligent.
Of course.
Very intelligent. But they have certain rules that they do. You got to remember that they're still animals. You know what I mean? That they are, if you do something wrong, oh, that's my Leos. Come on, we'll bring that in next. Yeah, they'll set that. I like this little path we on, the animals. Got to give it back to the animals, man. There's a lot of things are based on the animals.
Yeah.
Even when we look at the universe, God said he's the Lion of Judah. You know what I'm saying? They say that Hannibal, they say that he came with the elephants. Everything happened with animals, even our Zodiac, right? They up in there somewhere. Fish. Yeah, come on, bro. They're amazing too. A lot of them have different type of powers, but this is love right here.
Yeah.
Go ahead, show it, AD. AD is a flat earth care bear. Go ahead.
Hey.
Let's get it on. No music?
I don't hear anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't be a certain.
That's a crazy mane, though.
Yeah, look at that mane.
Great mane. That's compassion right there. See?
I want to make love.
Man, I be telling people.
Look at my mane. My mane. It's like this.
Compassion, intimate.
I just came from the hair salon. My brother, Tadarius Colars, is in the back. This is my woman. Her name is Lenchinga.
Nah, but
not that one. Not that
I'm
one.
gonna elaborate on that real quick though.
Yeah, go ahead. Solo Bill.
That's what I say. I always say this. I say animals have a way of being intimate with each other, and have a real they know how to mate with each other. You know what I mean? With us human beings today nowadays, is that we make it a little bit more complicated. You know what I mean? We put a lot more thoughts into it, and the animals they know how to they know how to get each other off. You know what I mean? in the easiest way to say it. But they know how to be intimate with each other and be compassionate with each other.
You guys remember?
You know what I mean? And it's just an animal instinct. You know what I mean? Just like us, we have animal instincts. We just neglect that side. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Yeah.
A lot of our signs are based on the animal. And the instincts, the way they move, the way they are. Even the martial artists study the animal. Even it says consider the ant, the insect, the small things. I mean, look at the tree; it makes the fruit for us for life. The smallest bacteria messes with it first. If you don't eat it, it starts turning colors. The sugar comes out. The walls start breaking down. Animals understand that. They start eating it. Some animals are even naughty. They go out there and do it when they get high and drunk off of fruit. It ferments in their stomach. A little pleasure. Cats like catnip. You know, other animals like fermented fruit. And there's other little things that we don't know about that the animals get a little high off. We talked about the pufferfish.
Right.
And how the dolphins and killer whales get high off that. Little bit of fun. Where you going, AD?
I'm just trying to find.
Just going through that. The other one was good. All right, just go play. Play whatever you want to play. Y'all come into the building.
Yeah.
What's this one?
But
Not that one.
Not.
They see it?
Nah, they don't see none of that.
No,
They see this.
Oh,
They see that.
Okay.
They don't see.
We're gonna do some of this. Shut up.
Top right is always what's being seen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you, Solo Chips.
Yeah. But just but it's dope. I ain't gonna lie, lions are dope though. You know what I mean? You know how to attract the female. You know how to do all of that. You know what I mean? It's a very, very wild thing in life that I love about animals and everything like that. You get a lot of intuition about it.
Right. Okay. What we're dealing with here is yes. Right. Put this with you. All right. Let's go. Yeah, play that. Some size AD. I mean, so that I can break this down. All right, this is where we're gonna go
Attention
to.
to anime, you would notice these people having special abilities, psychic powers, and a third eye. Some humans on the planet have these abilities because of a gland called a barotheric gland. The barotheric gland is an organ that gives you the ability to use your 4 higher senses, which are telepathy, that is mental communication using the mind, intuition, the quick perception of truth, psychometry, the ability to identify an object by picking up thought waves, clairvoyance, clear sight to see in other dimensions. When this barotheric gland is activated, you gain psychic powers, being able to foresee the future and the past, speed up molecules, levitate, and heal. You are also able to change from a physical being to an etheric being. The barotheric gland was located inside the hippocampus area of the brain. When you lost the barotheric gland, only portions of the gland was left on the nerves. This is why you fly in your dreams and have deja vu. You once had these abilities as Africans. Some children are being born with this gland. They are called star children. You had the ability to manipulate the weather, teleportation, neurokinesis, telekinesis, shapeshifting, invisibility. Your ancestors of Kemet also had these abilities. This is why the Egyptian skin was green. They were alchemists, the Hindu gods having blue skin. You still have the nerve endings attached. You can still activate this barotheric gland.
That was dope. Yeah, that was real dope. I believe it.
So, are there anime that can fly around?
A bunch of anime.
Really?
A bunch of anime. Like that's why like one of my favorite. I actually posted something about anime today. That's actually ironic. But what's dope about it is that like if you ever watch like Avatar: The Last Airbender, it kind of goes into that realm too. You know what I mean? That's a very deep anime when you really go about it. You control elements and everything like that. And Avatar is the master of all elements. You know what I mean? He has to master all elements. They have something called the Avatar state. So that's something that it's kind of like what he's elaborating on. But if you when you watch anime, powers are all just an extension of yourself. You know what I mean? And that's really what it is about. Like when you watch anime, that's how at least I break down characters. It's like all it is a power of yourself.
I want telekinesis.
Telekinesis?
I like the ability to like move stuff without touching it. Do you know what I mean? That to me is the dopest one.
Yeah.
I'd rather have that than flying.
Flying? Really?
I want to move stuff around, like Magneto.
Magneto is that's a dangerous.
You know what I mean?
Some people just move people with words. They can, and certain people have this type of power. Well, their words can move you, move your emotions, stuff like that. And certain people know how to fix a room. Extension of yourself. Go ahead.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the power that the characters often have is just an extension of themselves, of their power. You know what I mean? Like I watch a lot of anime, and typically there's always like the main character hitting their so-called peak or whatever, their peak of strength. Like this is what Dragon Ball Z does with Super Saiyan, right? Right? And it's just an extension of who you are. That's why I like early Dragon Ball Z, because Goku discovers that based on his power, his strength, and who he is as a Saiyan. You know what I mean? He had a lot of instructions, but he worked to that level. Same thing with Vegeta. You know what I mean? Vegeta had a lot of pride, but he kept working towards that. You know what I mean? And that power came out. You know what I mean?
That's right.
It's just something that what anime teaches you throughout the whole series, depending on what show you're watching. You know what I mean? All the powers that they do is who they are. You know what I mean? And they're showing you what they have developed and mastered within themselves in general. You know? I could go on with a bunch of like examples, but it's
Come
like,
on, man. Let's go. Let's go, man. There's no hope about. We just came back. Go ahead.
I know.
Go ahead.
But that's why I was even mentioning Avatar.
Take my Shilajit.
No, but that's why I was mentioning Avatar. Avatar, The Last Airbender to be exact. You know what I mean? Like that kid, he had to learn all 4 elements in a span until summer, whatever, right? And he had to do it to change the world. That's the only reason why he had to do it, right? Because there was a lot going on. It was a war or whatever. But like Aang had to learn all the elements and control himself and control it and master the powers. You know what I mean? And not every element is easy for him. You know what I mean? He's an airbender, but he has it was difficult for him to learn earth bending. You know what I mean? It's things like that. Like, and then, you know, but he went through it and he kept doing it, because if he didn't do it, the fate of the world might cease to exist. You know what I mean? It's just a deeper saying.
Fate of your world.
Mm-hmm. And you had to overcome yourself in a way to even get to that point. You know what I mean?
Somebody said evolved. That's right.
Yeah, that's even better what you say. Same thing with Pokemon.
Yeah, that's the science. The science, you evolve every day.
Mm-hmm.
If you're doing the same thing, you ain't evolving, man. You're going backwards. Evolve is going to whack. You need to change up, switch up a little bit. Something about there's growing pains with it too. People say that. It's different ways to deal with it. You know what I mean?
It all wasn't easy. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's exactly what I'm saying. Like, you look at Vegeta, right? Vegeta hated the fact that Goku got that power first, because that was his biggest dream, right?
He's the real prince.
He hated that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the fact that he kept pushing himself to get to that level. He had to learn a lot, you know what I mean? Things he had to really face for himself.
Right.
He did it though, you know what I mean? But that results of life, you know what I mean? That's everything that we even go through today. That's why I love anime. Anime, I feel like, teaches you lessons, not just cartoon. You know what I mean? But like, it's the inner power that we all trying to like master, you know what I mean? And we can't live in fears. We got to live in ourselves in our own strength of love, because that's what really powers us up. You know what I mean? It's our heart.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's go. Somebody said envy. All right, let's go. Next one.
Profound difference between Kemet and Egypt. Egypt is a Greek word that was used to describe one temple in Kemet. And so Kemet was ruled by indigenous African people.
Next one,
Egypt
AD. We
was ruled by
doing
Greeks.
the same old things. Keep moving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not physical objects. And I am going to show you what NASA shows us versus what a real camera, a Nikon P900, the most powerful zoom camera in the world, shows us. Now here is NASA's CGI version of Saturn. And here's what Saturn really looks like. Now these planets are luminaries. They are the only wandering stars in the sky. And when you point a camera at the North Star, the stars around it always do perfect circles 365 days of the year. The constellations also align in the exact same spot every 365 days, which clearly means we are absolutely not doing this, not hurtling through space at millions of miles per hour and orbiting the sun and spinning at 1,000 miles per hour. How would we see the same constellations align in the exact same spot every 365 days? Not possible.
Yeah, these are all videos you sent me.
I know.
But I
It's
want
a setup. Yeah, I know. It's all good. Good. You want
Now look at this. This is the planet Venus, or a wandering luminary. It's just a light in the firmament traced in the night sky over an 8-year period. This is the pattern it creates every 8 years. This is not possible on the model that NASA is telling you. This is a divine creation.
I'll say this. No, they don't tell us everything that's true. They've been lying to us since we were kids.
Mm-hmm.
NASA, I say it, I looked right into the camera. They had to put disclaimers everywhere. Yes, NASA been lying to us from the beginning of time. We don't know what they've been trying to. They said the Superman could fly. You know what I mean? Kids jumped off the roof. They said so many things out there. They don't put disclaimers on it. Then what happens? We see that. We engulf all of that stuff. So yeah, they've been teaching us lies the whole time. Did Thomas Edison discover electricity?
Nah.
Exactly. People walk around with lights for a very long time.
Right.
They had a flashlight looking at it.
You mean Ben Franklin?
Ben Franklin.
Yeah, Ben Franklin.
I'm sorry.
No.
Thank you, son.
You got it.
Thank you, son.
I'm just here.
They said he was walking with his little brother or something. I don't know. He was walking through the...
with the kite and the key.
Yeah. He was walking with somebody. Somebody was with him. He was walking through in a damn storm with shorts on. You know, they used to wear the little shorts things?
Yeah.
He was high. I think they was getting high.
You know, but you know what's crazy though?
But
we as humans, this is how you know we're like very arrogant, or like our minds is like this, is the fact that we say he discovered it, right? But it's already been invented. It was already real. It was already there.
Talk that talk.
You know what I There's a lot of things like that. It's like cavemen discovering fire, right? Like,
That's like Columbus discovering America.
exactly. It was already here. You know what I
Right.
mean? We just want to label somebody. Oh, this person saw it first. You know what I mean? But
I discovered your house.
you know what I mean? But really, the world is showing you it. You know what I mean? The world's showing you it. This is something spiritual that we don't even think about. The world's showing you something just for us to evolve. That's what's going on. You know what I mean? That's the reason why we do. That's why the reason why cavemen even discovered fire. Without fire, there wouldn't be no light. You
That's
know what
right.
I mean?
They lied, man, in all those books, and a lot of them, when experts and stuff, they call themselves experts, but a lot of the stuff that you could see it, and it was already discovered. But then they got a handful of cats that sit around a table and said, I'm not saying all, but they got a handful of, and they pick their spots. Ben Frank, did he tell you like sausages too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was overweight.
Oh yeah. Well yeah, we know.
Crazy.
Yeah, big. Yeah.
George Washington had slaves.
Right. Oh yeah.
Everything's coming out now. The
Yeah, we know
internet is
that.
out. It's this is not my news. Everybody know that he loved chocolate sisters.
Yeah.
A lot of them was in there.
Definitely Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know
Freaks. The freaks come out at night. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes during the day, and all day long. But they was doing things that wasn't right. That's the thing. Now the children of your children's children is revealing it, and it's called the internet. You can't blame it on nobody. It's the truth is coming out. Know thyself. We are on the Matrix. The wall's right there. Just read it up there. Remember Neo walked in there? Oracle ain't do nothing. She just said, look right there, baby. What the first thing you see? Know thyself. First thing you have to do when you come into that ship, the Nebuchadnezzar, you have to know thyself. That's the first thing he had to read. Then that homeboy had this little spoon on there. He was already in it. The little kid was bald-headed.
Yeah.
Sitting down, making this spoon bend, and then had to drop the jewel and say, it's not really the spoon bend, it's you. MGM.
That's right.
Come on, let's go. That's right, Ben Frank. We know it's a fact. We know if it's not a fact, it's fake. It's fiction. We dealing with the truth and solutions. We have to come up with some sort of, this is the whole thing. We all in a school, and we are here to learn. We've been doing this a whole bunch of times. A whole bunch of times. When are we going to sit down and finally get it? Okay, I got it right now. This is good.
Yeah.
If not, we keep going back, getting left back into the same classroom, choosing bodies.
Yeah. It's sad because that's what society do, though. It teaches us that to be left back. You know what I mean?
That's right.
They hold back kids.
Yeah.
If they're not smart enough for the system. You know what I mean? Something I went through as a kid. Right?
A little dirty.
Right? And it could be as simple as failing a test, right?
Teachers. Tell me they're teachers. The teachers of what?
Yeah. But that's
the laws. Go ahead.
No. You got it. Nah, it's sad because it's like, yo,
they couldn't even teach you. I'm sorry, bro.
Nah, you
I'm sorry.
No, you good.
I'm going in because I was sick and tired of being sick. I know people be out there acting like they're teaching and stuff like that, and they're not really teachers. You have to be, the whole universe. You have to be adorned. You have to want this, know it. Telling people to lay down on floors and pouring sages on their head and their bodies and stuff. Tell them to take off their shoes. You're talking about you're a healer. Take your shoes off. You're on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Show them a notebook that you wrote, scribbling words up. That's not going to do it, bro. You have to be connected. Know the fruit. See, Dr. Sebi, at least he went inside the forest. Take that trip. Stop telling the forest what to do, and you listen to what they tell you. You don't tell them to give you that. Make an apple tree right here.
Right.
No, you plant the seed, they give it to you. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you good.
I'm going in.
Yeah.
I had too much tea.
No, it's real. It's real passion, though. You know what I mean? But things that
much love.
We should know that we're all trying to elevate ourselves, right? And a lot of things in society today tries to elevate you or like tries to bring you back down. And it's crazy because that's all people trying to do is strive to another point of themselves, the best version of themselves or whatever. But there's a lot of distractions. You know what I mean? I kind of broke this down to like different people in my, you know, when we went back to New York, I was breaking this down for family and friends. Like we get distracted a lot. You know what I mean? Because of negative. It's not that it's negative. It's more that we don't really get a full reflection of ourselves because we don't really follow we follow a lot. You know what I mean? We don't become ourselves. We follow a lot. You know what I mean? Society has trained us to work, 9 to 5s, all these type of jobs that you don't really have a heart in. You know what I mean? You're paying off bills. This is what I said about New York. New York is doing that. You know what I mean? It's hustle. But after a while, you never really get to discover yourself because all you've done is train your mind to hustle. And you know, don't get me wrong, that's a good thing if you gotta pay bills and everything like that. But it's a distraction in a way. You know what I mean? You don't really become your full best self. You know what I mean? Society with schools do this too. Kids should never even be held back. But what they do is they hold those kids back, and it doesn't teach them a lesson. It just holds them back from society and growing. You know what I mean? That's really what it is, because they're supposed to be pushed to the next grade, but it's the curriculum.
6th grade.
Oh yeah, the 6th grade.
Yeah.
Oh, you said yeah.
I was held back in the 6th grade.
Wow.
Yo.
See?
That did something to my psyche.
Yeah.
It kind of made me like, and then they gave me a fake graduation. It's like they let me attend it. You know what I'm saying? They rubbed it. They gave me like the soft. You know, I used to stay out the window a lot. It's hard to pay attention, especially when you're last year. You know what I'm saying? I think it's 60. I stayed out the window. I used to daydream.
Me too.
You daydream too?
Yeah.
So you the special ones.
They wrote it down too. They said your son has a tendency to daydream.
Yeah. Tell your parents about you and stuff like they don't really know.
Yeah.
You
Like,
think about music.
Everyone else is doing that stuff too, though. It's like the teachers are like boring sometimes.
They are so boring.
Yeah.
I stared out the window most of the time I could. I came to see you doing Kung Fu one time.
Yeah.
No, he
But you know, but you know what? Let's be real. Let's be real quick.
Yeah.
Teachers are boring, right?
Yeah.
The curriculum that we are is distracting ourselves. I did Kung Fu. You know what I mean? Like, let's be real. You might have saw that, but
I didn't break. No, what I'm saying is our mind sometimes it's growing and they kind of like stagnate your growth. Because here they come with their little, you know what I mean? Like, nobody wants to hear about most of this stuff. Most of this stuff is boring. You got to have that type of mind frame, that type of mind frame, you know, or be the special one. You really in special ed, really. It's all special.
Yeah.
Not to knock, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm going to let you continue.
Yeah, you got it.
I just want to add on. So, your mind is growing. You learning to walk is a deep task. Then you get in here with all these kids and different kids. You find friends and things like that. Then here comes the teacher, which is supposed to teach you something that's educating. Show me something that I could be great at. Damn, Mojito, why you gotta look at me like that? He's kind of like ice grilling me right there.
Yeah.
Like he gave me one of the meanest look right there.
Yeah, he's a little crazy.
You know? They don't help you because they're getting, and Lord knows right now they smoking weed, doing drug, fentanyl, crack, everything. I know one teacher, I ain't gonna blow him up, but if he was out there, I seen him with a bottle.
Oh, wow.
After class. We see him on Saturday. Yeah, that's how it goes. Next thing you know, they the coach. Yeah. They know how it goes. Cigarette.
Well, we all had that one teacher that was cool as hell. Yeah, you know what I mean? Or we all remember that one teacher that was just so good you wish that they taught every class.
That's right.
They were rare.
They're rare.
Most of the time we had teachers that were just like, oh, man.
Don't you feel that? Like, don't you connect with somebody that you feel that cares?
Yeah, they were the ones that were able to be cool and chill and like they knew how to like be funny and keep your attention going.
Yeah. See that you gotta have a connection. You gotta have a connection with the children.
Yeah.
You gotta have some type of connection. But this upside down backwards system, they don't have a connection. They just come in there, they just finish fighting all night with their husband.
I can't imagine how it is in schools now with technology and the social media.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? Because I got made fun of for having a cell phone in 7th grade.
Damn.
Now kids got cell phones in 3rd grade.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
What the hell school you went to?
I
didn't even
I know.
have
I had a Motorola flip phone, and they were like, "Oh, here comes Mr. Businessman." You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, "Hey, it's a phone for emergencies. I didn't even use it. I just called my parents to pick me up."
Right.
But I got made fun of for having a Motorola cell phone. Now people got the Chat GPT in the 4th grade.
Oh yeah, real.
Got a super chat.
They went from Gavin. Our sponsor for the day, Gavin Charlin.
Hey, shout out.
808.
Shout outs.
He says, "What? This is Akna." Okay, I got this. Akna na Maswali. There's another language. Akna Maswali. 777 says, "A prayer and belief. Amin na Barak." No, that means bless. Familiar. Bless the family. All these things I will give unto the peace to the universe. Mama Africa is supreme. Lock off the TV and let her hold. What's that? LYK?
Hold you like a teddy
Oh, held you like a teddy.
bear.
Bless up, Podcraft. Greatest love I have ever learned is to love and be loved in return.
888. Oh, he knows the power of the 888.
Powerful right there, what he just said.
Mm-hmm.
This is some old reggae.
Shout out Gavin Shaolin.
Shout out to that brother.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Salah. Where we was at? We was about to go in. I told you we was going to go in.
Yeah. I don't know where to start. I mean, society. Yeah.
Throw it all up in the air.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
down, start there.
we're gonna have to come back to it. Damn, yeah, I'm gonna have to go back to it.
Yeah, we cooking now. Starting to cook. All right, let's do it. Okay, Gavin. Shout out to Gavin. Let's go some more. We had one Abyssinians. Remember? We seen.
Yeah.
We listened to some rhythms.
Yeah. What?
You know what I mean?
We getting some buffering issues.
Boom, 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 boom.
So
boom.
if you guys see that there's a buffering thing happening, just be patient. It comes back on. Just so y'all know. That's not our internet. That's just the internet. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I know what song that is.
What is it?
That's that You Don't Love Me Anymore song.
Yeah, and I know now.
A lot of girls play that at the club.
Mm-hmm.
That's a dancer song right there.
And you left me, baby. Yeah, finish.
Man.
And I got no place to go. All right, let's keep on. All right. Hey, you. I'm in the energy right now. I feel the energy coming up, right?
Yeah.
We playing all our joints.
It is like a finger pointing away to the moon. Don't concentrate on the finger or you will miss all that heavenly
I feel like
glory.
we played this one already. Shout out to the great late
You understand?
Bruce Lee.
Never take your eyes off your opponent, even when you bow.
Yo.
That's it.
Learning hurts. Go ahead. I sent you a super
You
chat.
sent me a super chat?
Nah. I sent you,
Yeah, that works.
sent you a WhatsApp. That's the GOAT, right? Somebody said that's the GOAT. Yeah. Sometimes, tennis saw. Sure. That's my favorite right there. He said, ring the alarm. Or who is going to help me praise Jehovah? All right.
Most telepathic zodiac signs. At number 5, we got Libras. Libras have a dark shadow side tendency to want people to like them. Nobody talks about how good Libras are at sensing when people don't like them. At number 4, we got
That was the last one I switched you. One right before that one. I know, AD, I'm going to let you take the zodiac sign. I know you're going to break that down.
Person. Number 1.
All right, go to the beginning.
Safe in your presence.
All right, listen up, y'all. Because a lot of people tell y'all, man, you're so whack the way you are. Yeah, you're so the way you are. You're so different. I don't like different things, different people. Your energy throws me off. Yeah, a lot of us hear that. How many of y'all heard that growing up and even now? There's something different about you. Something strange about you. Are you a mutant? You know what I'm saying? It could be that you're a mutant. Yeah, you're just a little different. Go ahead, play it.
Number 1, animals feel safe in your
You're
presence.
forgetting the first part.
Number 2,
It said if you're different. I don't know why I was keeping that part. Yeah, trying to keep.
vibration person. Number 1,
High vibration person.
animals feel safe in your presence. Number 2,
Mojitos.
people stare at you in public. Number 3, random strangers love to come to you and talk and tell you their life stories. Number 4, you can feel the energy of a room shift when you walk in. Number 5, you irritate toxic people just by being your true and authentic self. Signs of a high vibration person.
Let it roll. High vibration people. Let me see some fire in the chat. You irritate toxic people. Can't stand you.
Yeah.
It's not because your vibration. Your vibration is burning at a high degree and it's irritating the toxics around you. You're starting to cook. Things get heated when you're around. When you start to say things, you shake up people. Some people can't be in your presence if they ain't right. That's why they say familiar. How it goes again?
What?
You know, familiar.
What, familiar face? What, familiar what?
You're not familiar? It said real recognize real. There it goes.
Okay.
I'm going real deep.
Yeah.
Real recognize real. You're not familiar. You know, that's what the I hate to say demons, but they can't recognize you.
Yeah.
They don't see your greatness, but they understand your greatness because of what you're coming into. We all have it. You have it. So don't feel discouraged when they start talking about you and they turn their back on you. Or when they get irritated when you come around and they start talking. It gets kind of quiet. They're observing you because you're walking in your Godhead. And they're looking, they're mesmerized by your presence. You're greater than, like you said, it's your higher self.
Yeah, people are often...
You're gods.
Yeah, people are often negative, you know? Like, that's really what it is. I learned that a lot of people, most times, you know what I mean, the people that call you different, the people that act a funny way towards you, you know what I mean? That's because they live in a negative world, you know what I mean? They don't have the conditioned eyes of what brightness is. They only know what dark is, you know what I mean? You gotta learn how to balance the two, right? But being hateful doesn't make you a better person, you know what I mean? It only toxicates the other people around you. Right? Like that's what I learned about, like that's why we call things toxic, you know what I mean? Toxic spreads, you know what I mean? That's what happens, you know what I mean? That's why I always push the idea of positive and love and all that type, because that's what really true power is. And then once you know yourself and you gain a clarity of yourself, because at the end of the day, people gonna try to tell you about something that is not true, you know what I mean? It's what we do in society today, you know what I mean? It's like, if we really were to get to know people from the true level of a heart instead of just judging them off of face value, we'll actually grow somewhere. But we typically don't, because we're so hateful in our hearts, and we have gone through so many traumas, and we try to spread other people, and because we feel sorry for the people feel sorry for themselves, so they would probably do that to other people. You know what I mean? Create chaos and division.
Solomon has spoken. That's Jules. That's Jules right there. Let's go. What you got next, AD? You want to go to the side?
Yeah, okay.
Let's break that down. Listen up, y'all.
telepathic zodiac signs. At number 5, we got Libras. Libras have a dark shadow side tendency to want people to like them. Nobody talks about how good Libras are at sensing when people don't like them. At number 4, we got Sagittarius. Now, Sagittarius are arguably the most spiritual sign next to Pisces. They are ruled by Jupiter, which is the planet of the higher self. Their wisdom is so sharp that in some cases, the universe rewards them with telepathic powers. Next, we got Cancer. Cancer represents the moon, and the moon is a motherly figure.
Can I say something?
There is no coincidence.
Sorry, I know y'all will be like, yeah, man, breaking your wisdom. We in Sagittarius right now. My son's birthday is tomorrow. Shout out to Z.
Nice.
Happy birthday to you, bro.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we had a good time. We was out there for real. His birthday is tomorrow. Sag, could you tell us something for Sag? I told him to come on the show too.
Oh, yeah,
come on.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah, he's busy. He's doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? So y'all saw him when he was up here, but he gonna come up. He gonna come up.
Yeah, man.
But shout out to him. His birthday is the 5th. Today is whose?
He started his own business yet?
He's getting it.
That's exactly what he did.
He's getting it.
He got a car. Yeah. He has a car thing he's doing.
Yeah,
he's renting out cars and stuff like that. So yeah,
they are the entrepreneurs of the Zodiac.
Definitely.
And it's funny because across from them is Gemini, and Gemini are the networkers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So as the more the Geminis get older, the more they build up a network and are able to also start their own company. But their company is based on their network. No. So if you need something, hit up a Gemini because they know somebody.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? And the Sagittarius are the ones that are like building businesses, building entrepreneurial stuff, getting their own clothing line going, getting their own, retail business going, getting their own service business going. They're always.
That's exactly how he was talking, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's how the Sag talks, yeah.
Yeah. I was like.
So when the moon is in Sag, we might notice that energy within ourselves.
Well, what's up with this Virgo?
Okay, so
well, Virgo stuff is off the hook.
The moon is in Virgo now.
Yeah.
So with the moon in Virgo, that represents details. And so we might notice the energy right now is all about, cleaning, doing laundry, cleaning up all of our areas, taking care of details, taking care of small little things. All the little things matter when the moon or the sun even is in Virgo.
Okay.
But it also creates a sense of anxiety because our minds want everything to be perfect.
Yeah.
So the details become more of a big deal with Virgo energy.
I can see that.
See what I'm saying? The hardcore astrologers will talk about the sun being in the 6th house because the 6th house is Virgo.
Right.
That's a little too deep probably for me to discuss right now, but that's the Virgo energy and shit like that. So all of those energies when the moon is there are going to affect all of us. Do you know what I'm saying? For me, it's not when moon's in Virgo, it's time for me to like kind of kick back because that's opposite of my sign.
Oh, Virgo's the opposite?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, Virgo's opposite of Pisces, so that's when it's like the moon is against me. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
It's interesting.
What's my opposite? What's Gemini?
Your opposite is Gemini. So when the moon's no, your opposite is Sagittarius.
Oh, okay. I got you.
So when the moon's in Sag, you might notice, like things might be not bad, basically off. It's not a bad thing necessarily. It's just the moon is not with you.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? You may not.
Shout out to love.
100%.
Okay. Understood.
I noticed that when I'm at work, if the manager's in Aries and the moon's in Libra, I know the manager's not really going to be having a good day. 100%. They won't be 100% themselves. But when the moon's in Aries and our manager's in Aries, I'm like, oh, he's going to be in a good day today, You can show up a little late, and they'll be like, "That's cool."
Okay.
It's strange. It's interesting to apply this astrology knowledge to the real world, just by looking at the moon.
Oh, okay.
Because the moon is what the ancient astrologers would look at first, because that's what's moving the fastest.
Okay.
The moon's changing up every 3 days, basically 2.5 days. You know what I'm saying? But the moon is Delilah. She's the whore.
She's a whore?
Because she's going from house to house.
Okay, I got you.
I know, right? What an interesting analogy they would use in the Bible.
That's crazy. Yeah.
It's not an actual historical event of her being, promiscuous. It's just showing you that the moon is going from house to house.
Right. Makes sense. Yeah.
House to house of the Zodiac. Boom, boom, boom. That's Delilah. She is magnetic.
What's the breakdown of the word, the name Delilah?
You mean the etymology?
Yeah.
I have to look it up. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know, but I could talk about
Thought it was like D,
Mary Magdalene.
lie, and
I could talk about Mary Magdalene and being magnetic.
Mary Magdalene.
Yeah, because women are magnetic and men are electric. That's why you have L and mag, electricity and magnetism, which is the basis of all things.
Go back to that 50 Cent pool.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Male and female.
Looking through my thing, so yeah.
Yin and yang, Adam and Eve, electricity, magnetism. You know, L and mag, Mary Magdalene. But yeah, there's two females in the system. Venus and the moon are female.
No doubt. Shout out to Love.
Everybody else is male.
El Mob. Hold up. Let me see. Hold on. Maybe so.
Probably.
Shout out to Knife Prince.
Yeah.
Also, Love. All right. Yeah, man. Yeah. Shout out to Love, El Mob, and Knife Prince. RZA Bro. All right, go to the next one.
Nah, you even finish that one.
Oh, we'll finish this one up.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Is that cancers, they possess the power to activate your vulnerable side. And this is why cancers have a high degree at reading you. Number 2, we got Scorpio. Now, number Scorpio is the most intense energy of them all. And them being the water element, they naturally can't help to read people's true intentions. Since they get attention without even trying, in some cases, people want to know what's under their tough skin. And people usually do try them a lot. This only drives and motivates Scorpios to study how your mind ticks so they can never lose to you. And number 1, we got Pisces. Now, it said Pisces represent the unseen, making them constantly battle between reality and the spirit world. If someone's chakras are dirty, unfortunately, a Pisces can feel it in their body. These men and women are sponges to people's energies without even trying. They can read you like a book, and they are the master water sign, meaning they have the strongest telepathic powers in the world. If you guys do want another video on the smartest...
Yeah, that's true. And that's why a lot of Pisces, like, we feel so much energy that we don't even want to. We're not even trying to feel other people's energy. But the people who aren't, the Pisces that aren't conscious of that, they'll turn to drugs, alcohol, and anything to escape that. Because they're trying to escape feeling. They don't want to feel other people's energy so much. Do you know what I mean? Because it could be overwhelming. That's why you'll see Pisces disappear and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But for me personally, like, I find myself going back and forth to cannabis. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I'll go away from cannabis and be sober for a bit and realize, man, this realistic world is just not, it's not doing it for me. Once I go back to cannabis, it's like, oh, man, I feel balanced again. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I relate to going from spirituality to reality, back and forth.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Which also left and right brain. People go through that too. But that was an interesting video, Priest.
Yeah.
No doubt, right?
I can see that. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense for y'all. That makes sense.
For me,
okay.
See, man, I don't know what it is, a little cold or something. Okay, let's go to the next one. What's the next one? Yo, man, hit that subscribe and that like. Tell them we over here, we building. We're having a good time. Word.
Okay, you sent this one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
In facts, I bet you didn't know. Part 1. Emperor Mansa Musa of Mali was history's wealthiest individual. During his 14th century pilgrimage to Mecca, he spent so much gold that he unintentionally caused inflation across Egypt. The Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt, constructed over 4,500 years ago, held the title of the world's tallest man-made structure for a staggering 3,000.
See, we don't talk about these kings that were super rich. The richest man is from Mali. African king. His name was Mansa Musa. Don't get triggered. For real. There's so much great history out there. We have to look at it as broad. It's broad. It's not only from one place. It's from 1,000 places. It's great history out there, and that's why you have to go through the schools in what was it called? Babylon, Timbuktu. I think it was Timbuktu. There was a school out there where you would school of Timbuktu where everyone would sit down and learn from the elders, from everybody, from all over. I believe there's a Timbuktu. Brought me out. I don't know if they showed it.
Okay.
But it's a real place. They teach you about the stars and great kings and your name. If it's in the walls of there, if it's brought up, it was brought up for reasoning. You was exalted from ideas that you did, music notes, love, things that you did in the world, things that you did for people. You get to sit in front of the campfire and tell your story. Listen, people just listen with awe. Wow, that must be great. Then you open up the imagination, they can man, you start seeing everything, the constellations. The heavens open up, just the voices of the people, the gate.
Yeah.
Right.
You gotta be in the spiritual world, you know what I mean? We are in the spiritual world. we make ourselves, that's what I say, we live in this reality of bills and all these things, but we really do live in front of nature and everything like that. People just not conscious of it, you know what I mean? But it gets you a real much more in tune with yourself in terms of like, what's you about? You know what I mean? What are you about? Who are you? You know what I mean? There's a lot of questions that you need to answer yourself. But the only reason why you questioning a lot of things is because you're distracting yourself from you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of things are distracting you based on other people or based on other things. But if you really look at this world, you know what I mean? Like this is a very spiritual world. And if you can't feel that electricity, that magnetism towards yourself, then
talk about it. Woo!
You know. But that's really just coming from my own like understanding, you know. That's why I was even mentioning like being back in New York, you know, you kind of distract, like I could see it, like you distract yourself with all these different things, you know, we got phones, we have Instagram, all these things that distract you, right? And it makes you like unconscious in the way of you know what I mean? Because you're chasing something that's not even you. You're chasing something completely made up, you know what I mean? Or something that's created by somebody else. It's not yourself. You need to chase yourself at the end of the day and become the best version of yourself. But you know,
Firebird.
Yeah. I know. There's a lot to really break down when you say things like that. You know.
That's right. That's right.
But we just trying to build a better society today and spread positivity and actually have a better understanding of things and learning knowledge. You know.
That's right. We want to make some noise.
Yeah.
That was dope. All right, next one, AD. We finish this one.
1,800 years. Imhotep, an African-born Egyptian, was not only an accomplished architect, but also the first recorded physician in history, influencing generations of healers. Zimbabwe ruins, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, showcase impressive stone masonry and urban planning dating back to the 11th century. It's a true marvel of African history. Africa boasts the world's oldest university, Al-Qarawiyyin, founded in 859 CE in Fez, Morocco. But here's the incredible part. It's still operating today, making it the oldest continually functioning degree-granting university on Earth. Historical African...
Kings, queens, gods and goddesses, go back. Solomon said something earlier. You have to connect with your higher self. See, this spiritual power is coming from your higher self. You don't have to metamorph it, but you change when people see a change within you. You have a brighter aura about yourself. When you go on a pilgrimage and you see things and you study and you're more enlightened, that means we can see more from your vision. When you start to speak, we see the worlds that you talked about. We see the things that you spoke of. And then we get to resonate with that, and it gives us life. Because of the things that you've done. You went and you became a fisher. Pardon me up, man. And my tape recorder went off. It's like, girl, you know I'm true.
Oh, yeah. I know what you mean by that. No, you was real. Yeah, no, that's.
Oh, I didn't know love was a Pisces. Shout out to love. Yeah. No, my brother right there is Pisces.
Hey.
Yeah. Right. What you saying now?
No, I was just saying like this world is your higher self is really what we all are striving towards. But it's crazy how like other things will try to keep you away from that. You know what I mean? And that could be anything. That could be your career. That could be family. That could be personal. Other people that you know what I mean? It's a lot of things that keep us from becoming our best selves. You know what I mean? Because if we wasn't in today's society, you know what I mean? I think a lot of people will find themselves the best way they can do it and bring actual purpose and resources to this world. You know what I mean? But a lot of people are very self-motivated, and it's, you know, that's because we conquer and everything like that. But like, you know, we all got to conquer ourselves before we try to conquer anything. You know what I mean? And that's the real truth.
Facts.
Yeah, that's why a lot of kings and a lot of empires failed.
Yeah,
but you know, that's my whole.
We've
thing.
seen it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The thing is to be better than those who came before us and push the margin, the book. You know, push the pages, the envelopes. We learn from our leaders, our teachers. But the thing is to become even better than they were. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And push it even further for the children that's coming next. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Making it a greater place. Making it a better place.
Yeah. No one
heal the world.
Yeah. Low bright, you know, no one know low vibrational kids, you know what I mean?
Oh no. That low vibration. That low vibration is throwing us all off. We're going back. Man, Twitter, let me tell you, Instagram, you gotta watch out because it's you can be very how can I say it? Vain. Very vain on that. Everybody else, I just looked at something. Every time when you on there, it's all about money. I know. But, and you know, people weaponized it. You gotta look at the world we live in. That's why it's gonna be even harder, stronger, and you're gonna be even stronger when we get through this. Remember that video I just showed you? Every time they do something, it's popping, pop. You thinking it's a regular chick, but nah, they popping for cash. It's crazy right now. Relationships are going, twirling, circling that drain.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Because, and forget about it, it's just crazy right now.
Yeah. You know, good. It's crazy how you say relationships.
Take the good,
you know?
take the bad.
I was having a very good discussion with my brother, you know what I mean, about love. And we all trying to find it, right? It's real talk. It's real talk. And you know, it's good that, you know, that's what we all really do want, right? We do all want love, you know what I mean? You got to develop the love in yourself and the love from others, you know what I mean? But, you know, spread your love. That's how I break it down, you know what I mean? Never try to seek out the love. Spread your love. Because spreading your love is much more, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a better thing to do, you know what I mean? Because people always trying to search for it and they never find it because they never found it in themselves first, you know what I mean? You gotta develop that love. And today in relationships, you know, we all tell you this device right here is the reason why most people can't get themselves into loving relationships. A lot of it is damaging. There's a lot of damage and toxicity in today's relationships and all that type of stuff, and you gotta kind of overcome it by overcoming ourselves.
You know why? I think it's a little bit different because when people got married back in the days, it was no internet. So you couldn't just go online and see all these things that everybody else is doing and doing all of this stuff. It was just you. That was it. You and your loved one or whatever. You know, you had to go out. But now out is coming in. So the outside world is coming inside your house and inside your dwelling spaces, which makes it harder for, you know, relationships to develop and become what they're supposed to be, strength, you know. So it's like crazy right now with this technology. Boy, this devil's crazy creating stuff. Some people can use it for their good, but then the majority of the sick mind, what they feed us is in the food too. The stuff that they feed us have it all going crazy. Nobody can get together because it's sick. And I'm not saying that love doesn't exist, because it is. Love exists like food. It's there. But it's just calloused all up with all this other stuff that's going on in the world. Yeah. Twerk.
Yeah.
Pardon me, y'all. Praise. Let's go. Hit another one.
Okay.
And Cushion. True solo. Told you we're going in today. Yeah, hit that
Or
one.
the pyramids, that they keep us from independently exploring Antarctica beyond the 60th parallel south. It's the lands beyond the ice. They want us thinking we have an overpopulation
Dang, these all you.
with limited lands and resources. And Antarctica is nothing but a frozen wasteland. But that is far from true.
What's that,
Just
blood?
watch and see for yourself.
The smooth shelf roughens. Dark rocks, called nunataks, appear above the ice. Then rugged mountain ranges as far as the eye can see. Bunger leans forward in amazement. His eyes have caught a sudden and unbelievable change in scenery. The universal white has turned to chocolate brown, dotted with blue. A cameraman goes into action. 300 square miles of land without snow. Land that might be in New Mexico or Arizona.
Shout out to Karma Theory.
Pictures alone will prove Bunger has discovered a warm oasis in the shadow of the pole. It is for such supreme moments as this that men brave the hardships of exploration. The astounding, undreamed of fact is that they are over a chain of warm water lakes, whose shores, except for small patches, are free of ice and snow. Commander Bunger circles the largest lake in sight, 5 miles long. He comes in to make a landing. Water
I
temperatures
sent this one. I didn't watch the whole thing, but all
You
they
sent
said.
all of these.
I know, but okay. So are they saying this is beyond the ice? Are they saying that?
Yeah, beyond the ice.
They saying it's beyond the ice that
Beyond,
wall
beyond,
is
the, beyond the ice wall.
Well, why won't they just go down there?
They have. They've tried.
They said robots down there, or they've been down there.
I mean, Admiral Byrd's been beyond that, but then they had to get rid of him. You're not supposed to know.
Is
this
Admiral
stuff.
Byrd alive?
Not anymore, because he said too much.
Admiral Byrd.
Yep.
Can we find anything on Admiral Byrd that he said other than that one speech? Is there more speeches on Admiral Byrd? What's his first name?
I don't know.
Come on. Don't hold back from the people. We want to know.
I don't know.
That's not Admiral Byrd. His name, you think his mother's name is Admiral Byrd? Bird. What's the word? Is that about him? I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm just kidding. Somebody said Richard. Oh, it's Richard Byrd. Okay. Well, facts are out there until otherwise. We had David Greer and your guy on here. Go ahead, hit us with another one.
Okay.
It's a lot of stuff, man. Yo, it's deep.
Were met by your spirit guide, set before the council of elder spirits. Your entire life flashed before your eyes. You're given your karmic grade for that lifetime and then sent off to school. You've been in the higher astral studying and growing as a soul, and now it's time to come back to Earth and reincarnate. What does this process look like? So first, it's time to choose your body. Now, depending on how much karma you racked up from the past lifetime and how much karma you trying to pay back the next lifetime depends on how your body is gonna look. Because bodies that have deformities, they rack up the most karma. So there's more spirits that want a deformed body than a regular one, okay? So boom, you picked your body. Now we have to decide what karmic lessons that you want to pay back. If you are someone that decided to take a lot of karma in this lifetime, your life gonna be harder. But your spirit knew that you were strong enough, so stick through it. Next, you choose your parents. Your life circumstances, your challenges. You sign soul contracts with other spirits, and then you're shipped back to Earth. So everything that you experience, favorable and unfavorable, is a result of the karma that you signed up to either clear or to balance, okay? All of this energy is reflected in your 5 core numbers in numerology. Okay,
that's
so
dope.
you died.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, that's dope. Feel good because I look good. I have good. I got a good head on my shoulders. I feel like that's real. You know what I mean? If I did choose this and I reincarnated to who I am today, Solo Solomon. You know what I mean? Got a lot of solo gems, right? You know what I mean? I chose my parents. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
great genetics.
It's like Avatar. Like you've been here before. Do you know what I'm saying? You just reincarnated. Everything you're learning, you're just remembering.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? That's why some people learn faster than others.
That's true. You know what I mean? That's why I like life. Life shows you so much things on your journey that we all have to overcome anyway. You know what I mean? Even if you don't like it. Like things that you, I was breaking this down to my mom. I was like, a lot of things that we don't personally like is basically things that we have to overcome, right? Like that's pretty much what it is. And once you learn it and once you go through it, you're like, all right, well, we make a lot of bigger deals than what things to be seen. You know what I mean? It's kind of good. You know what I mean? And I always say karma's bad. You know what I mean? No, karma's you know what I mean? Karma's good, but if you know what I mean by that, but like. Karma teaches you a lot of lessons, you know what I mean? And it's very important that you catch those lessons because, you know what I mean? If you didn't think this way, you know what I mean? You would never fell into this trap, you know what I mean? That's the real talk about karma, you know? So
there's a deciding factor, yeah. It's like good karma, bad karma. It's something that comes back. It's a boomerang.
Yeah, it's energy. It's all about energy, you know what I mean? That it reflects like that, you know what I mean? It's a circle. You get good energy, you get good results. You get bad energy, get bad results. It's just negative and positive.
What you put in? Feel our beast, an excellent show, Father and Son, a blessing. Peace.
Peace.
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm skipping the show.
Yeah. Karma, man. Teaches you a lot of lessons, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Her name was Karma. Karma getting. It's happening.
Karma.
Yeah, we used to have a girl named Karma at the club.
Hey.
Yeah.
She don't work there no more.
Oh, okay.
That's
So,
a Karma.
Pretty sure she'll come back around.
Yeah, I know she a bad good one.
Yeah, she was a bad good one.
Karma chameleon.
Yeah, karma, man. Karma teaches you a lot of lessons, man. I always say if it wasn't for karma, I wouldn't be who I am. You know what I mean? That's a fact.
Boomerang.
You know what I mean? I learned my lessons.
Hey, that's the whole thing about it. When you learn off your lessons, then you're good. You ready for the next step of the ladder.
Yeah. People gotta start doing that though. You know what I mean? Because that's what happens. You know what I mean? People don't learn their lessons. They blame and point fingers. You know what I mean? Gotta point the finger at yourself sometimes.
That's right.
Look at yourself, right? And feel bad for that moment.
What you've become. Just joking.
Yeah. Don't live in it though. You know what I mean? Like you could feel bad in the moment, but once you look at and reflect on things, you know what I mean? You start getting an open perspective and you start really learning yourself. That's how you really learn yourself and become a better person.
Hey.
You know what I mean?
Let's go. Come on. I see y'all building up. Let's keep going. What we got else? I mean, what else do we have?
Let's see. Let me check that out. You sent me a lot of stuff.
All we need is a couple.
Is this the same one?
It was a beautiful one about animals too. So another one.
I'm going backwards from what you sent.
You can crawl up from there. Because my whole thing, I was going to go into some other stuff, but I was like, man, it's just too good to be right there. Shout out to Karma Theory once again. It's on out there. Oh, yeah, I like this one. Check this out. Let's do the knowledge.
Allegory of the cave. I'm going to show you real quick. These people right here on the bottom, all the way to the left, those people are looking at the shadows on the wall. The shadows on the wall is their reality. That's what they believe to be true. You might consider that television. These people right here in the middle, they're holding the images that are being casted onto the wall with the fire. So the shadows are creating those people's reality. That's what they believe to be true. They've never been outside of the cave. So outside of the cave, there's a whole nother world. A whole, you might call that the real world, a whole different world that exists beyond the media and all those other folks right there casting the ideas and beliefs to the other masses of those people that are just being programmed by these people. Until you escape that and get out into the real world, you gotta leave. All right, peace, y'all. If you never heard of Plato's Allegory of the Cave, I'm gonna show you real quick.
That's deep. That's deep.
How do you see that?
Yeah, it's like the rabbit hole.
How deep does it go?
Yeah, it could go deep. You know what I mean? You gotta get yourself out.
he's explaining the shadows, right? And how the image was created by something else. And there's a reflection of them. They think that's them, but it was created by something else. Mm-hmm. Came on a wall. So it's like watching TV. But their reality believe there's life outside the cave, but they so caught up in the life that's down there. It reminds me of the movie Ants.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say something else, but all right.
You know what I mean?
I was like, what does it remind you of? Like Attack on Titan.
Yes.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like very like
Titan. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's just like it. Yeah. You know what I mean?
it.
You know what I mean? You think you live in a whole nother life. This whole time, you're just a part of the system.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You got to get yourself out and understand that what we doing.
Somebody said, who taught Plato? I'm glad you said it. There's some stuff about that too. A lot of people have accounts what they said they seen back then, things that they've been through back then. They talk to each other too. Communication. It's deep. Go ahead. What's next?
Let's see.
None of us know the shape of the planet. We know the shape of fruits. Yeah, let's go. The fool says in his heart.
Celebrities into almost kings and then tear them down. What if I told you that this goes back to an ancient tradition? The tradition of the fool, the king, and the wicker man. In ancient cultures, there was a tradition of sacrifice in which they would elect a fool to be a king for a day or some period of time. The person would be fed, supplied with gifts, women, anything that they desired. They would preside over the feast and be called a king. In the movie The Wicker Man and the book The Golden Bough, this ancient tradition is discussed in depth. The sacrifice of the fool king can be traced back to ancient Rome. A fool was chosen to be a mock king and appointed to head the feast of Saturnalia. At the end of the feast, this fool king would be sacrificed. Why does our culture build up celebrity?
Ooh, let that roll a little bit.
That's deep, yeah. I mean, that's
we
real.
fools, yo. Mm-hmm. Buffoons. Mm-hmm. Clowns.
Yeah. We idolize them too.
Yeah.
We idolize a lot of fools, but
for your entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
You get up there, you wear the Baphomet hat, naked, dancing on stage in front of the world. They notice. Look at the king.
Yeah. I think this is caused.
What has become of you? Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. No, my fault. I didn't mean to do that. But a lot of things is cause of division, you know what I mean? And chaos, you know what I mean? And what's better than a fool?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, you know.
Wine. You become an idiot in front of the world.
Yeah.
They look at us and say, look, how's the great? How's he falling?
Mm-hmm.
And they give us drugs and all type of things and delusions. Say, man, he used to see. He was a seer. He could see things. He could predict things and tell you things and show you ways and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll feel him and make a clown out of him. We'll call him Jacko. Call him everything in the book. That's how they begin. They love bomb you in the beginning. Just look that up. Called love bomb. They love bomb you, and then they take it all away because they gave it to you. But see, the true you is inside you. You regulate with that.
Mm-hmm.
Never compromise who you are because they didn't create you.
Right, it's true.
You come from a deeper source, unknown source. Let's go.
Yeah.
The cat has just passed my path. He just passed my cross.
Yeah.
Got it. Let's go.
All right.
Hey, D, who you going at it with?
Demetrius.
Demetrius?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Demetrius.
Trying to help him out.
Oh.
Okay.
Let's see.
Take us there. Thanks, Hov. All right, what's the next one? Whoa. That's what it does.
The cat one?
Shout out to Aries. No, the cat's funny. That's funny. Oh, this was sentimental. It was deep. Yeah, you can play that for him. Don't cry, but this one touched me a little bit.
Okay.
This one touched me a little bit.
16-year-old dog was suffering from dementia, but in the midst of his struggles, this cat had always been taking care of him. She never left his side for a second. Every night, the cat slept with him, keeping him warm and company, and making sure he stayed clean and comfortable. Although the poor dog couldn't stand up anymore, this kitty was always there for him. Even though the dog couldn't play like he used to, she would find ways to have fun with him. And after 2 years, the dog had to say goodbye to his friend, and the cat stayed in his kennel all alone, surrounded by precious memories of his best buddy. This 16-year-old dog was suffering from dementia, but in the midst of his struggles, this cat had always been taking care of him. She never left his side for a second. Every night, the cat slept with him, keeping him warm and company, and making sure he stayed clean and comfortable. Although the poor dog couldn't stand up anymore.
Wow.
You and Dimitri. That's deep. That touched me, yo.
Yeah. Yeah.
That touched me.
Yeah, Mojito. Me and Mojito could be friends, right? You're not feeling me right now. But yeah, that was really touching. That was really touching. You know what I mean? Shows that cats have a level of affection. You know what I mean? And yeah, that was really deep. You know what I mean? Me and you gotta get along, right, Mojito? We cool? Yeah. Oh.
It's like casual affection, but not mojito.
Nah, Mojito not here for it yet. He warming up to me though. Don't worry. You know what I mean? Oh.
First you said, "Oh, you want love and affection." Let me be.
But that's deep though. But that's a good thing though. It's a real good uplifting moment. You know what I mean? Because only cats and dogs are enemies, right? That's supposed to be the.
Well, that's what they say.
That's what they say, right? Exactly. It's crazy how you could push that narrative, and the cats over here caring with the dogs. I think cats are very playful, and I think dogs are too. I just think they play different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all it really is.
Two different mindsets.
You know what I mean? It's like Tom and Jerry. When you really break down Tom and Jerry, they all playing with each other.
Yeah.
True.
Tom, Cat, Jerry.
Even though Tom did want to eat Jerry though.
Yeah. The cats are natural hunters. Mm-hmm. All right, let's go to the next. That was deep. I wish I could show this artwork too.
Black dudes who got their own, who don't need them. They rather deal with men who are not that intellectually aggressive, who gonna let them say what they want and do what they want. They rather deal with a man like, not saying you like that, but most women out here don't want to deal with a man who gonna say, baby, nah, don't wear that. Nah, baby, don't talk like that. They don't really want to deal with that. They rather deal with a dude who let them say and do whatever they want to do. And they think if a man be a man, he's toxic.
So my question was, do you fuck with a real woman?
Let me answer that question.
And the reason why I asked is
Okay,
because if you fuck with a real woman, she's going to agree with you. Hey, maybe I shouldn't step outside wearing this nasty ass shit.
This is the problem. The real woman is standing too close to the hose, so we don't know the difference until we start talking to y'all. No, listen. I met a lot of women. It don't mean, I don't care if they from the hood. I don't care if they got two parents. They interests are the same. It's like right now, right? If you see 10 lions coming down the street, are you gonna try to figure out which lion gonna bite your ass or not? You're gonna be like, them 10 lions. So unfortunately, the real woman agree with too much shit that these hoes is on, so we don't know the fucking difference. Y'all gotta stand far away from the hoes, cause y'all dress like them. Y'all wear the same shit they wear. Y'all listen to the same music they listen to. And y'all stand for the same shit they stand for. In most cases, not you.
Listen up.
But in most cases, the real women, let her talk.
Wow.
Yeah, that's deep, man.
See where they're both coming from.
Yeah. Nah. I look, that's a real deep convo. Cause it's really true. I always say a lot of times you the guy gotta deal with what girls already put themselves through. You know what I mean? That's typically what happens, right? Like when girls deal with a lot of like, let's say traumatic relationships or problem relationships or whatever that cause them like issues, you got to deal with that as the guy now that you're dealing with them. You know what I mean? And it's sad because it's like most of those guys fed that ego or justification of whatever or validated whatever. You know what I mean? Just because they're not even trying to take them seriously. They're not really there for them. You know what I mean? Girls deal with a lot of guys that are not really seriously about them because they keep things on the surface. They don't ever go deep with them. But when you start going deep with them, you start uncovering a lot of wounds, and girls don't like looking at that stuff. You know what I mean? More times than not. You know what I mean? That's kind of pretty much what he's kind of breaking down too. Like, you know what I mean? Just he's going in different aspects, but generally a lot of guys got to deal with a lot of issues with women. You know what I mean?
Be guilty by association, what he can't see, as you're guilty by being around what he's trying to say. That's why he broke that.
Just as much as us dudes, though, because you know if we're hanging out with other dudes that are, you know, sleazy, also, you know what I'm saying, or players, I should say, then girls automatically think you're a player. Do you know what I mean? It's like just being a DJ, I'm being put into like, oh, you fucking with all the girls here. Do you know what I mean? You're automatically on first meet. You know what I mean? You're automatically placed there. So you're guilty by association.
That's what I just said.
Right there too.
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, it works on both ways. It's understandable.
Yeah. Well, it's yin and yang.
Yeah.
So you gotta look at it for both sides. He just was explaining his part.
Yeah.
She said maybe we can see each other on that level. You know what I'm saying? If you explain it, communication is key.
Yep.
If you don't communicate, then you're not gonna have that type of vibe. That's what it's about.
And this is where the astrology is out the window, as far as I'm concerned, because I see good and bad in all the signs, as far as like girls being able to be mature, and the ones that are still in the whole level. Do you know what I'm saying? Like astrology they could be any sign for all of that. Do you know what I mean? So it's like you gotta just figure them out, see what their intentions are, see where they're at, see how they are now. Because some girls will start off in the hoe phase, realize, okay, I shouldn't be in this anymore, and they're getting older. Their biological clock's ticking, and they're like, yo, I need to start having babies, or, you know, however their chemistry is, and then that shifts their mindset. Next thing you know, they're dressing up a little more, looking for, you know, Mr. Right instead of Mr. Right now.
Right.
You know?
But most of them, you know, the thing is, Mr. Right, I always say that girls make this this list of a guy, right? This hypothetical guy. This is always what I've noticed, right? They make this guy up in their head, you know what I mean, pretty much the best standards of whatever they dealt with, right? So like if a guy was he made a lot of money, so now you have to be that guy, right? If the guy, let's say, was good in bed, you got to be that guy now. Everything they deal with, you got to be that, right? They want the best of every guy they ever dealt with. You know what I mean? But this is what causes issues in relationships, because girls often look for this and they never really find it. They're gonna keep finding games because people sell them dreams. That's kind of how it is. You know what I mean? Easily manipulated. You know what I mean? But
it's a spiritual thing too. When two people go into each other, you're exchanging energy. Exchanging energy. You could walk off in that person, and that person could walk off in you. That's why the grits is cold, but then the milk is hot, because there's so many different people. You got to look at that. Energy is very important. You know what I mean, when you're doing things of that nature.
Yeah.
So be on point.
Yeah, energy's real.
Right.
No, I'm saying energy's real. You know what I mean, and getting fed good energy. That's really all it is.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I always say, the battle of the sex is the most like. It's one of my favorite like topics to talk about, because I feel like there's a lot of simple things that could be handled, but I understand that people go through a lot of problems, right? But I think if women have a better understanding of like communication and love and all this type of things and respect for themselves, I think a lot of things will be easier for them in the relationship world. You know what I mean? Because I feel like that's where they kind of shoot themselves in the foot. They don't have that level of understanding. You know what I mean? And it's all about what they want and validation. You know. And that's what causes division sometimes, because if there's somebody that's trying to help you improve from a loving standpoint, because that's what it really is, instead of like just the games and everything like that. You know what I mean? You find more better growth for yourselves. Well, a lot of times, a lot of females kind of want to stay on that level because it's been safe for so long. You know what I mean? They don't want to be vulnerable with somebody because they never was either probably shown it or whatever the situation was. But like, that's what I've just came to know this. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's frustrating if you're a dude and you're trying to build with somebody or grow with somebody, and they want to stay in they same vortex, or they want to stay in their same realm. You know what I mean? we like a lot of times. I think I know this in my world. You always gotta crack down walls, right? And that could be draining for a guy to do. You know what I mean? Might not want to take you serious after that, or whatever the situation is. You know what I mean? Because I think guys intentionally know what we're dealing with in the first place.
Yeah, that's why you got to get her Instagram, not her phone number.
Instagram tells you.
You know what I mean? Because old school dudes would be like, "Hey, baby, can I get your number?" It's like, "Yo, why are you trying to get her number, bro? Like, so you can text her, so she'll forget who you were later. You got to get her Instagram so you can do your research and see what level of psycho she is. Do you know what I mean? See if it's worth it. Is this where I want to go? Do I want to go in this department? Do you know what I'm saying? Because we're so easily fooled by the looks.
Yeah.
Oh, she fire. Oh, she's hot. Yeah, right. You better look and see what's going on with her Instagram and make sure it's going to be worth it.
Yeah.
Because in many cases, it's not worth it.
Nah, most times you're not. And then I even say for the dudes that deal with those issues, right? They might deal with distraction, and that keeps them away from themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it goes in a full circle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like guys, I always say, listen, if you know what you're dealing with, I always say that, right? You know what you're dealing with, right? If you get the results that you're not looking for, that's because you started ignoring certain things. You know what I mean? Or you just started justifying whatever. Don't deal with issues. You know what I mean? Energy does flow, right? If you deal with negative things or you see something that might be a little red flaggish,
oh yeah,
it might be a red flag. It's going to be one later down the line somehow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I want everybody to grow and elevate. I want everybody to stay on the same level. But today about Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff, it causes a lot of division within the relationships today. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We always want to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, of course.
Because that booty is so nice. It's like, she can't be that bad.
Yo, man.
You know what I'm saying?
But, yo,
she gets a little drunk. That's all right. I can let that slide.
Poison.
Yeah.
That pretty brown round.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful. That's what I say. You gotta really be careful. Like, and I think that's something I learned from myself. Like, the older I get, the more I learn. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, the energy that you attract, you're gonna get that. You know what I mean? You just gotta know what you're dealing with at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
real talk.
I think the battle of the sexes is a very. It's not even controversial. People just don't want to hear certain things from their side, from another side. You know what I mean? Like, men have a lot of complaints with women. Women have a lot of complaints with men. But we never come together like this. We always butt heads. We always fighting.
We should have a show where we have some females and
let's
go
do
back
it.
and forth.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm with it.
We
I
should
told you that. We're ready for your ocean.
We should have 4 girls here.
Yeah.
A fire sign, air sign, a water sign, and an earth sign.
I'm with it. Yeah.
And you'll get 4 perspectives.
The 4 elements.
Oh, that's dope. The 4 element show. Yeah, that's dope.
Okay.
That's dope, man.
4 elements. That's funny. That's the 4 elements.
We got Cover Boy in the background.
Oh,
Yeah, he in the
what you want me to do?
Chat. We just build it. Listen, when we come on, if you're coming on, he's in the background right now. But before we do this, hold on, because I want to keep it moving. Before let me make sure if he's still.
I'll be right back.
All right, make sure we still moving.
Yeah, but yeah. No, I just want to let me talk as I go.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I just think, you know, I've always said my biggest theory is what keeps us together is a united, strong family, right? And I think that's it's very easy when the women have a lot of love and respect.
Yeah. Let me say one thing. I want to say this to Demetrius because he's him and AD going at it. I'm sorry, cut you.
Okay.
You want to keep going?
No, go.
No, you got to watch that word simping, because if the girl is for you, if she's doing the right thing for you, if she's a good provider, or you're the provider, but if she's there for you, he's not simping if he does something for her. You know what I'm saying? It's not simping where if the girl is there for you, so you got to be very on point when what you call simping. Simping is not just, downplaying a brother. If the girl is good, if she's good to him, it's not simple.
Yeah.
Not simping.
But that's what. But I say about relationships, though. You know what I mean? I think relationships are very strong when the interests is aligned, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? It's real talk. It's got to align, right? if the feelings and everything are there, listen, simping, I always say that's a type of personality for a dude. You know what I mean? I always say, oh, you could. I mean, I can't really see girls really be simping, but they probably. But dudes, it's more of a personality thing. You know what I mean? Like they do everything for that said female or.
Well, if she doesn't care, then that's simple. If she doesn't care. Yeah. About you or anything like that, then it's different. Then you've been ignorant. Yeah. But if she cares, then it's not wrong.
Of course, it's and it's a love. And I always say, I think love is a very complicated thing today because we're not really showing it properly. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people, first of all, a lot of people don't have love for themselves. So, like I keep saying, you gotta spread love, and sometimes when you even try to spread love, people can't absorb that energy. It's kind of crazy, right? But like it's only because they're not used to it, and a lot of people or a lot of women even today, they get sold dreams, and they get sold a dream, and they get mad when the results don't happen for them. You know what I mean? That they are thinking about in the first place. You know what I mean? The truth is, if they have a better understanding of themselves with love and all this type of things, understanding the dude that they're dealing with, and everything like that, they get into easier situations. But a lot of them just get sold on things that get stick on the surface. It doesn't go deeper. You know what I mean? Because that's what it really is. That's what it really is today. You know what I mean? Guys, you gotta have just have a better understanding of yourself and be confident. Oh, that's what guys gotta work on. Guys just gotta work on and be better, being their best selves, morality and mentally and physically, all that type of stuff. That's typically what we got to do. But women have to have a better understanding of themselves in terms of, because they're very social beings, they're very emotional beings, very understanding of their love and their heart and everything like that, because they have a good understanding and being very soft and elegant. A lot of things more calm and easy. You know what I mean? And not focus on a lot of issues and problems, because a lot of things is not that big of a deal if you really, really think about it, and you get a better assessment of people or things when you're looking at it from a loving side anyway. You know what I mean? Just not to go in, but that's how I see the world, you know what I mean? And see how the genders play out. It should play out at least.
Yeah, man. Shout out, man.
But love yourself first. That's the number one thing.
Self-preservation. Mm-hmm. Self-preservation.
There's a lot of problems today.
Yeah, exactly. So there you have it, man. You have different opinions and different aspects, but you got to know, I mean, at the end of the day, you're looking for a solution. And like Salo said, at the end of the day, it's nothing wrong with love. You're just looking for love in all the wrong places. There's a song about that. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Play the next one. Let's get out of here. It's getting hot. It's getting hot.
That's right. Yeah.
Go ahead and turn the thing around and get ready.
Yeah,
Here we
I
go.
told
Hands
you.
up.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead, squat.
See.
Go up, down, up, jump, pop, jump, pop. Now pop that thing till it hurts. Hey, circle, pop, circle, pop.
She's teaching?
Pop. Go.
Now look. Okay. Let me.
Look. All right, here we go. Go ahead and turn the thing around.
I'm weak.
No, I was saying that because most of the women that come on there, it's always, it has to be, I mean, it's eye candy, but it's always sexual. It's always going into something sexual. It's like it's never really like dropping no jewels, a little bit in there, but most of the time it's twerk. We like it, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's about money. It's about, pulling you into your lower vibration, if that's even a word, but it's just like, yeah, exactly.
Sex
no
sells.
clothes on. Most of the time is they're saying about no damn working out. You know what you working out. It's like, come on, man. And then the average guy see that Next thing you know, he's giving them money and he's giving them attention and all that stuff. And it's all for validation and things of that nature. Has nothing to do with no spiritual growth or anything.
Nah.
But that's what they do it.
But sex sells. That's what they're gonna do. Right. You know what I mean? It's nothing you could really. No. I'm just saying, like, that's nothing you could do. Like, they know. Listen, it's sad to say, but there's lower vibrational guys, right? Yeah. That's gonna feed money into that because that's what he's gonna see. You know what I mean? Now she's just probably trying to teach them instructions, but she knows that's gonna get views.
Of course,
she knows that's gonna give views.
Work,
right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Got a nice body. That's what girls know. You know what I mean?
Right.
Thing is, you know what I mean? I always say, that's more for her own personal gain. You know what I mean? There's no.
Facts free.
Right. Yeah. Nah, that's all for her own personal game. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, if you're a guy and let's say, like, I don't know if she's doing OnlyFans or nothing like that, but if you're a guy and you support OnlyFans. Look in the mirror.
Right.
Just look in the mirror and see what you're doing. That's all I got to say.
You guys go now rewind that.
Said rewind it.
Show you something about that right there.
Yo.
Rewind that. All right, let's keep it going. Yeah, because men are very visual, and so that's a part of our species surviving to get the women know that.
Of course. We see things we like. You know what I mean? I'm just saying in general, like, just don't live in your low, don't live in there.
Yeah. Don't live there.
You know what I mean? Right. Don't live in your lowest self.
Zodiac signs is actually a demon. A demon rules over each zodiac sign. So how they did it was that in the time of Babylonia, they carried on what these Nephilim taught the humans. So they took the sky and divided up into 12 areas. With each area, they assigned a demon. So they gave it a name. And in Hebrew thought, name speaks of character and function. For instance, if you are a Capricorn, that's your demon that you are assigned to. His character, his function is actually your horoscope. That's pretty much the function. That's the character of that demon. And that's the seal. So zodiac sign is a sign, it's a seal. So you are marking yourself with this demon. You are giving legal access, you are giving legal rights for Satan and his demonic hood rats to come into you.
Wow, I got it.
Whoa.
You gotta stop this because this girl don't know what the hell she's talking about.
Demonic hood rats? Why is she building? Don't stop her building.
First of all, demon.
It's getting deep up here.
Demon comes from dem moon.
The moon?
Dem moon.
The moon.
Yeah. Like you're gonna act like a lunatic when it's a full moon.
Okay.
So that's where the word demon is coming from. Dem moon. Everything is moon. Even money is moon. Is magnetic. And then talking about Satan, that's Saturn. Do you know what I'm saying? So no matter what you can say.
What about the original language? Before English? Before they called it the moon, what did they call it?
I mean, biblically, it's Eve. It's Eve. It's all biblical.
She got under your skin, huh? She got under your sign?
I just feel bad for her because she's trying to
mess with your Pisces.
Call something a demon that's
right.
Like, you can call anything a demon. Like, oh, my phone's messing up. It's breaking. It's a demon.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? You can't just like go around calling things demons when you don't even know what the word demon comes from. Do you know what I'm saying? And then she's saying, oh, it's of Satan. Okay, girl, Satan is Saturn. The Lord of the Rings, Kronos. Do you know what I'm saying?
D said, stop this now. Let me put you in check.
We literally have a Saturn.
I feel you.
We literally have a Saturn sign. Do you know what I'm saying? She's probably a Bible-thumping, literalist, exoteric, believing.
Well, she said the Nephilim. I don't think that the Bible really goes in. Christians don't really go into the Nephilim talk too much. I mean, you have your New Age that's getting into a little bit of that, but then she got under your skin, man.
No, I just feel bad for her. I just
don't you come over here with no signs. No.
You know what I'm saying? Someone coming around here talking about demons and Satan.
Be controversial.
Like,
yeah.
That's just someone who just doesn't know yet.
Demon.
We don't want to mislead the people.
Nobody wants to mislead nobody.
That's
it's
funny.
a demon timing. We always pushing demon timing.
It's a demon.
Demon. You say, I'm listening to my demons. That's what people do, though.
Yeah.
That's what people do. Listen to their demons. You know what I mean?
Here we go. What's this one?
We are the gods and goddesses of this earth, of this realm. We have to realize that we are eternal beings, eternal creatures. Death is an illusion. All death means is that you're no longer sustaining this vehicle, but you have many different vehicles. There is no dimension of densities where you can travel to. Even in your dreams, you're in a body, right? When you're daydreaming, you're in a body. There is no dimension where you're not in the body. It's just different types of bodies you inhabit. So if I ask who we are all. We are consciousness. We are God experiencing itself in 7 billion different people because it wanted to experience its creation. If you were all-knowing and omnipotent and all-seeing and you created something, you will want to experience what you created. You want to enjoy the fruits of your labor. How can you do that if you don't inhabit a body because you're a consciousness? What the mind will do is create a body to experience reality. So who we are God. We're consciousness experiencing itself in a physical, terrestrial, or celestial form.
So, who are we?
We are the gods and goddesses.
Yeah, that was deep, man. Love that.
That was cool.
Yeah.
I have said.
You know what I mean?
I have said. That's the name of that episode right there. I'll just say that. All right. Let's hit one more and then we're going to go to the music, man.
Yeah.
This poster that
Glad I come
exposes
back Wednesday
every
for Cover
conspiracy
Boy.
theory on the planet. Today, we will expose the truth on Dicenian glass. Dicenian glass is a special dye that is derived from coal tar. In 1911, a man by the name of Walter John Kilner developed a device called the Kilner screen. This screen consisted of collodion-coated, dye-treated glass plates with Dicenian dye sandwiched in the middle. In his book, The Human Atmosphere, Kilner proved that by using these two glass panes as wearable eyeglasses, the user would be able to train the eyes to perceive electromagnetic radiation outside the normal spectrum of visible light. Kilner not only proved the existence of the human aura, but also proved that by using this special dye, you can pierce the tapestry of the third dimension and gaze into the dimensions above. After Kilner published his findings, the United States swiftly stepped in. They confiscated everything and degraded the dye. Not only is Dicenian extremely hard to get a hold of, it is almost completely blacklisted from the internet.
Wow. That's real. That's real. You could also do shrooms and get some of that visual stuff yourself. Or if you've ever done like any kind of peyote or acid and stuff like that, you're going to see different frequencies.
Well, they saw the aura because they showed pictures of it.
Yeah, we've definitely seen the auras.
The aura around their head. So we call it halos, but that was the aura around there. But then here they come, robbery.
If you've ever done shrooms, you could see the aura around people and you can see the energy bouncing off of them. And if you look at flowers, you can see all the movements of energy around the flowers. Most incredible experience I ever went through was shrooms.
Study all of this.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee said it in the forest.
Creates a lot of serotonin, though.
Yeah.
But
that's what you need.
It's one hell of an experience.
Yeah.
The Speedoid, man.
Don't mind Mojito, just walking on through.
Yeah. Hey.
All
right, let's get to the music right now.
Yeah.
Man, make sure you hit that subscribe. Let them know we over here, we building. We're going through it. Solo Gems, AD.
That's right.
Just us tonight, man. We just doing this. Shout out to Coverboy. You're in the background, but you're going to have to come back Wednesday.
Time for something we call song promotions.
Yeah, let's do it. Ice cream cone.
Song promotion.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I know Mojito misses us. That's all it is. Yeah, he misses us. It's all good.
For real. All right. Coming up first. Song promotions. We got a track here from FG Postmortem.
Hey,
what up?
From Long Island, New York, Orlando, Florida. Song is called Hip Hop Saved My Life, produced by Lester Nowhere, live at the Nash Art of Food Fest. Nice. Here we go.
Here we go.
Hold on a second. Oh, this ought to be good. Let me switch to YouTube mode.
Oh, we're going to do some of this later.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this was here.
Oops, hold on.
Who's that? Mr. Rogers?
Yeah.
Shout out to Mr. Rogers, R.I.P.
I'm proud of you, you know that. I hope you do.
Heaven's the Murgatroyd, they just stage left. Hip-hop saved my life, living and ruined it. Gotta salute those who influenced me to see through the truth and Project Bluebeam. You like William Cooper in the booth before 9/11. Blowing the whistle. Okay, they shooting down UFOs now with missiles, but won't show you what's on Hunter's laptop. They about to reveal who on Epstein's list. Need a revolution like 1776 and 1984 like what Orwell predicted. Living in a police state under surveillance. But with the elements in hip-hop culture, create a better life for me and my daughter. Knowledge reigns supreme like what KRS-One taught ya. Fuck around and start my own new world order. You got a new life now, move the throttle. Ready, set, temperatures in our air. Teach me how to trouble recording at home and always got a show to look forward to in the future. Who got a new life now, move the throttle. Ready, set, temperatures in our air. Teach me how to trouble recording at home and always got a show to look forward to in the future. Come through. Don't bump, got the bump, the bump, the bump, the bump, come through. So don't front. We got the bump, the bump, the bump, the bump. Word up. The pop saved my life, yo. I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for Yeah. Back to my fantasy though, right?
Yeah, that was cool, man. It's good to see some live show shit.
Yeah, that was dope. I'm glad he had a live show. I'm glad he showed us that, and I'm glad he still gave us his creation with it. You know what I mean? Shout out to FG Post Mona.
And he's got a good stage presence.
Oh, of course.
I see how he's, holding the mic right and everything and walking around and acting like a true MC. So that's dope. You got good stage presence, FG.
Yeah, man.
That was cool.
Got great energy. I could tell. We already know it. He's very he has a good personality. You know what I mean? 'Cause you could tell off his music.
Yeah.
You could tell he got a great personality. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to FG Post Mona, man.
Good live set there.
Look at that. That's my thing.
Nice.
My dad loved it. He said that was dope.
Really cool. All right, coming up next now, we've got a track here from Odamai. Y'all remember Odamai? He submitted to that one Royal Priesthood track that we did. I think it was with Voltage Controller. Odamai from Florida. He has a song here called Muladala. And here we go.
I could feel the earth rocking when I get the flowing from my first chakra. Learn the knowledge from studying the ways of the old prophets. So shocked, it occurred as a blur but confirmed often. Deep meditation, then I manifested like birds flock. Stern author, conductor of thought. Words burn copper and turn them to gold. Sun gazing while I'm moonwalking. Worst doctor I ever had. Ain't say a word about it cause he disagree with the fact I believe the Lord's watching. Does he live in your mind or will he crack open the sky? It's rhetorical, yo, I'm keeping my sword sharpened. Heavily medicated up on these scriptures, no need for your prescriptions, long as I'm living without a poor posture. Practice my breathing was wheezing, but now my core is awesome. At the bottom of my spinal cord, I absorb prana in the attempt to record logic, like an old faucet, steady dripping in water, sip on this cold mantra. It's indubitably the soothingest thing I can musically bring, moving my shoes to the beat like a globetrotter. In and out of a trance, I explore and converse with the Lord and his sponsors about more than just commerce. Moolah dollar. You want that moolah dollar? Use your moolah dollar. Down to the roots of all the truthfulness. The dollar bill is a caduceus, and I'm a steward to it, forever keeping it studious. Playing my part in this movie script, sticking to the Lord like each nail on a crucifix. Loosen the grip, so I can prove that he truly exists. Christ consciousness is that of the body, eat the Eucharist. It's lucrative when you're in tune with the exuberance of using this. Moolah dollar, moolah dollar. Moolah dollar. They want that moolah dollar.
That was cool, man. I wanted more. Muladala.
That was fly.
Yo. That was cool. Dominic Duolos. That's cool. He just launched that an hour ago.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good way to premiere it.
Yeah, that was dope.
Y'all make sure you subscribe to Dominic Dulos. I'm putting the track and the link in the description, as I do for all the submissions, so y'all can follow. And that was dope. Got fires in the chat. People liked it. I liked it. It made me want more, though. Like, you cut it off to a point where I'm like, yo, I want to hear more of this. It's really nice. What you think? I like how you said the money is the caduceus.
Yeah. Fly was very witty and lyrical. You know what I mean? That was definitely a dope track. You know what I mean? Definitely, you know. There we go. And yeah, definitely a dope track. You know what I mean? Keep doing your thing, man. Keep doing your thing. That was a great flow too. Very calming. I love the video and the visual. You know what I mean? Shout outs.
Nice. All right. Looks like next now we've got a track here from Reborn, the Rebizzle from Danbury, Connecticut. Song is called My Brother's Keeper.
My Brother's Keeper.
Here we go.
Shout outs to my brother. His birthday's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Man, there's a lot of people haven't seen in such a long time, man. Word up. I wonder how they been, yo. I know. Check it. We were peoples, we all used to dwell together. We used to ride with each other in any weather. But what happened? We all went our own separate ways. Now I'm walking through life, all confusing the days. We would think through thick of things, I'm like, where'd it go wrong? I thought the love was gonna last long, I thought it was strong. Remember the days of innocence, we used to chill and we build. Our friendship was so real, like a meal with no frills. You was my brother from another mother. We was there for each other, but now you're not around like you had enough of. You was always in my heart right from the start, so now I question, how can life tear us apart? We went from being boys and grown men, doing our thing. I feel like now I'm on that one love when I write with the pen. Similar to Janet Jackson asking where you now, cause I searched everywhere and you know where to be found. And yo, I'm missing you, so ask where you been, cause I've been thinking of you. We used to be friends, it's been so long since I last heard or last seen ya. That's why I'm trying to reach ya, cause I'm a brother's keeper. And yo, I'm missing you, so ask where you been, cause I've been thinking of you. We used to be friends, it's been so long since I last heard or last seen ya. That's why I'm trying to reach ya, cause I'm a brother's keeper. I wonder if you think of me the same way I think of you. We used to bath up in the projects and run as a crew. We also ran through the club life and the drug life. For all I came to an end with God put me the bug life. I never thought a friendship would outgrow. Sometimes I feel I'm alone, wondering where'd everybody go. I understand that we all have our personal lives, but we should always strive to keep our friendships alive. It shouldn't hurt to take 10 minutes of our time to drop you a line, let you know you've been on my mind. I wonder what you've been up to, how life been treating you. I pray you all is well and your goals you're reaching too. As for me, I'm still following God's will. I also graduate from school and I gained a new skill. If I offended you cause I chose to follow the law, I still got love for you, I hope that we can be on one accord. Yo, I'm missing you, so ask where you been, cause I've been thinking of you. We used to be friends, it's been so long since I last heard or last seen ya. That's why I'm trying to reach ya, cause I'm a brother's keeper. And yo, I'm missing you, so ask where you been, cause I've been thinking of you. We used to be friends, it's been so long since I last heard or last seen ya. That's why I'm trying to reach ya, cause I'm a brother's keeper. To everybody who I met, I will never forget. From day top, foster care, and every projects, the club scenes and the church scene, much respect. My classmates are co-workers and Christians at Rap Fest. Even though it's under a long way, no but long way. I wanna make it right, although we got off on the wrong foot. Only hope for the best for you and pray that God blesses you. Here's a word of encouragement, don't let life distress you. If I offend the interview, please forgive me. I was ignorant, immature, full of insecurities. It's time that we speak out, learn to reach out and get reacquainted by beginning to seek out. Cause you never know if you'll ever see them again. But there's a friend who sticks closer than a brother until the end. Unlike Michael Jackson, who'll never leave you alone. And there's Jesus the Christ who is forever on the throne. And yo, I'm missing you, so ask where you been, cause I've been thinking of you. We used to be friends, it's been so long since I last heard or last seen ya. That's why I'm trying to reach ya, cause I'm a brother's keeper. And yo, I'm missing you, so ask where you been, cause I've been thinking of you. We used to be friends, it's been so long since I last heard or last seen ya. That's why I'm trying to reach ya, cause I'm a brother's keeper. That old friend whom we forgotten about, and haven't spoken to in such a long time because we've been so wrapped up and caught up with our own personal lives. We need to reach out to those old friends, them classmates and co-workers, etc., you know what I'm saying? And check up on them, see if they're okay, man. Let them know they have not been forgotten about, you know what I mean? If you have any unforgiveness in your heart because of a past beef or a bad situation, we need to be reconciled, you know what I'm saying? Life is way bigger than those petty beefs, but at the same time, life is short, you know what I mean? We all are brothers and sisters keeper, you know what I'm saying? We already lost too many people as it is, man. We don't need to lose anymore. We need to be concerned with the souls of these individuals and spread love, you know what I'm saying?
Nice. Positive messages, positive energy. Sounds cool. Nice beat. Nice uplifting, inspirational type of track. That's cool. I like it. Cool mix. Priest says it's fire.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting fires in the chat.
Yeah, definitely dope track. Very positive and real message, you know what I mean? And great storytelling, too. That was very good song, you know what I mean? Great submission. I know he's submitted before, you know what I mean? He's killing it, you know what I mean?
Reborn the Rebizzle.
Yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to him, you know? That was dope. That was dope storytelling, you know what I mean? Check on your peoples, you know what I mean? That's all I gotta say.
Yo, he's growing fast, too.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
He's growing fast. He's putting out good content. He's got shorts.
Yep. And I know
videos.
I know he be checking this out, so you know what I mean?
Yeah. Shout out to Reborn.
Word.
Nice. Good submission. That was a cool track.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next one, we've got a track here from Two Eyes from Colorado Springs.
How many more we got?
I think this is the last one.
Oh, this is the last one?
Unless we get a last minute, this is the last one.
All right.
Two Eyes from Colorado Springs. Name of the track is called Waves. Production is by DJ from Guam. And the video is by Vico Icaro. Those are two people that always submit to the show, too. So that's cool. They're collaborating out there.
Your track is ready. Let's call DJ Guam. I can't wait to hear it. Yo, brother Guam. We just received the track. Let's hear it.
DJ Guam, King Kong, Two Eyes, and Vico. Colorado Springs, all the way to France, and Monterey Bay to sing. Ocean waves and Lithuanian titles and relics. DJ from Guam, Russian oligarchs in parallel dimensions. Different pieces of Jamaican, different islands. What makes hell, wind, snow, and earthquakes? The beat chicks people awake. Fighting camouflage people, ocean and waves. Living different with freedoms, the pressure sensitive detonates. Electricity and chain link fences. Rhythm, living in cosmic distance, current state, human current names, apparition, waiting for alien spaceships to land before my shame shape. DJ from Guam and superhero propaganda, alien naturalists, God peeks through the clouds and thunder awaits, riddles of beasts, sounds of earthquakes, open up portals deep within mountain lakes. Behold, the ice starts to break, even time stops and waits. 1.61 and 8, frac performs more exponential rate, meditate. Dream foretell shaman's fate and reincarnation. Golden light, golden state, stream from deep space. Teardrops of lightning caught by archangels embrace. Different dimensions, 8 spirits, everyone strange. Dancing in maze, Milky Way haze. Different ancestors gaze, it's so passive. Through glass and no trace. Complex and memory waves. Once again, whole existence. Maze race, reborn again is rain in deep ocean, it's spacing. Surfing heavenly shots. Like bodies evaporate at the heart of the storm. Boom, boom. The DJ from Guam presents Two Eyes, Vico. Human sacrifices and black magic. Whirlpool portals open the passage. Time-bending mathematician. Hundreds of evil forces. Telekinesis. Spacecraft hovering. Extraterrestrial beings. Centuries. Ancient hidden technology awakens. The seven seals open. And tribunal assemble. For individual demons on horses. Devilish legions.
Alright.
Demonic imprints. Teeth. Long teeth. Jamaicans.
Man, that's a jam session right there.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Two Eyes, DJ from Guam, and let me say his name right, Vico Icaro.
Vico Icaro.
Yeah, he does the video effects
yeah.
and stuff like that. He submitted to the show too before, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, shout out to them. That was a great collab. You know what I mean? Gave us something great. You know what I mean?
Psychedelic.
Word. Shout out to DJ from Guam and shout out to Two Eyes. You know what I mean? Y'all did your thing.
Yeah.
I said Guam.
Guam.
Priest says Guam.
Yeah.
Oh, you in the show.
Hmm?
You in the show.
Oh, I'm in the show? Oh, okay. Well, we ending the show? Okay.
Well, that basically does it. Let me double check real quick. Wait a minute. I think Cap Jones is pushing the one through here.
Uh-oh. Cap Jones.
Cap Jones has barely made it.
Barely made it.
Cap Jones production by Yage Beats.
Hey.
From Florida. The song is called The Whole Heart. This is off his upcoming triple EP. Damn. With Gamma Rad, Yage Beats, and Underland Fortress called Spirit Realm. Piece of the craft.
Dope name.
Shout to Yage Beats for this and all love to the craft. Let's go.
I've read some time back which says that you've got to search in your heart with your intellect.
Keep my name out your mouth while I detest violence. You spare the rod, you spoil the child, so I will set aside the proper time to hold it down and lend you the lessons in life only big L's can give you. Yahi in the lab sent the signal, I flew out. Obsidian mic in hand as soon as the plane landed. It's not every day you breathe prana like this. Blessed with the godly essence, the pen and the likeness. He said the battle we face, it wasn't merely physical. Egotistically, intrinsically linked to the very biblical prophecies man told for millennia. From the caves of Indonesia to the classrooms of Valencia. The yin and the yang, the balance can wane. Abel was favored over Cain, and so he was slain. Listen, the offering and sacrifice is how we pay the price. The life we live is just a slice of the whole that is the paradise. The whole heart, the willingness to embark and chart the unknown for the part, the peace, the chance for change, the hope in exchange for whatever it takes. It's a battle for your mind. The whole heart, the willingness to embark and chart the unknown for the part, the peace, the chance for change, the hope in exchange for whatever it takes. It's a battle for your mind. Eyes closed, time froze with the stillness. Escape the fast-paced, stress-laced mental illness. Your cup runneth over, and you don't want to spill this. If you tap into the fake too much, you lose the realness. Shackles cloaked in the shadows like filthy jackals, all rattle and fall at the foot of the tabernacle, the sanctuary, your internal library where you choose what you use when conditions are hairy. The thoughts you load are the things you manifest. Ring alarms and get stressed. Give thanks and be blessed. Focus on the positives in the archives, but it's flipped. And 7 sins is what the world lives by. The wrath of having lust for a slothful nature. We envy the glutton's greed and take pride in bad behavior. Technology the savior. Are they really gonna save you? Use what the creator gave you and drop what you're not a slave to. The whole heart, the willingness to embark and chart the unknown for the part, the peace, the chance for change, the hope in exchange for whatever it takes. It's a battle for your mind. The whole heart, the willingness to embark and chart the unknown for the part, the peace, the chance for change, the hope in exchange for whatever it takes. It's a battle for your mind.
If you look at yourself carefully in your day, if you look at yourself, if you look at yourself carefully in your day, if you look at yourself,
Yo, that's my favorite track so far by Cap Jones. I hear this live, but I hear a backup drummer in the background, like with crash cymbals and like a live show going on with like a festival type of feel and everything. I see this as a hit track. I like that. That's my kind of track. I feel it. Sounds good. But I hear it as such a live track. You know what I mean? He's got to go on tour with that song. With a live drummer, though. Do you know what I mean? Like, I could hear the drummer in the background with some crash cymbals and just making it big on stage.
That's right.
But I'm feeling it. I like that a lot. What you think?
Cap Jones, that was hard. That was fire. You know what I mean? Definitely did. Yo, ain't gonna lie. You know, that's what I said. I like Cap Jones because he's always saying something that's real, and he incorporates that in his lyrics. You know what I mean? So I always like that he has a real message that is real positive. If you really listen to lyricism and everything like that, and his cadence is perfect. So shout out to Cap Jones. That was fire.
It's got a good tone too. Like the tone's very marketable too for like, I don't know, for like I hear it in the Fast and Furious sound. I watch a lot of Fast and Furious.
Okay.
But it also sounds like something that I would see in a Fast and Furious. Not just a credit scene, but like something happening because it sounds rugged, it sounds confident, it sounds strong. You know what I mean?
I can see that. Yeah, I can see what you mean by that.
You know?
That was dope. You know, and y'all know my dad loves it.
Yeah. That was cool.
Those some bonds for him. You know what I mean?
I like that track a lot.
Yeah.
What's going on with that? He said it's coming out of his triple EP. Man, that's gonna be big.
Yeah.
That's gonna be. It's called The Whole Heart.
Yeah, that's real. I like the title. I like the name too.
And people liked it in the chat too. Really good beat. So shout out to Yage Beats for that. Kind of had that hypnotic sound.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? You notice how many very popular beats have like this hypnotic sound. There's a little bit of hypnosis going on where it's just you feel like some type of like spiral thing kind of happening, or you're falling down some kind of a hole or something. But yeah, it's trippy. It's trippy and it sounds really good. Really good beat. I loved it.
It's hard.
Okay. So that one was an MP3, so y'all ain't gonna be able to download that, but you'll be able to get the title, and we'll put the link to Cap Jones' Bandcamp in the description. So that concludes the song promotion segment. Shout out to everybody who submitted.
Hey.
You don't want to believe it.
Yeah. That's right. That's fire. All right. Well, I guess we get out of here then.
Word.
You know, we had a great show though. It's good to be back. You know what I mean? Feel good to be back in LA. I love New York. Yeah, I miss New York so badly. You know what I mean? I miss my moms. I miss my peoples. I miss my friends and family and everything like that. But it was good seeing them and like getting that real perspective of like, getting back to myself, you know? So feels good. It feels good to be back on the craft. You know what I mean? Good to see you, AD.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Brother.
Thank you. Thank you to my dad, you know what I mean, for being here. You know what I mean? Oh, we got a super chat that just submitted.
Danny Salinas. Yeah. I can do trainer. It's just we usually get a copyright notice on that song.
Oh, okay.
That's all good.
All right.
I can trim it out later. I'll play it for him.
All right. Well,
Trainer.
It's
all good.
Yeah, it's all good. Well, you know, all right. So I guess we getting out of here. You know what I mean? Peace to the craft. See you on y'all Wednesday.
Yeah.
Come on.
Let's get out of here.
Look, Emerald City is closer
That's
and
right.
prettier than ever.
We out of the dark, sweet out of the night. Yeah. Bang. Let's get out of here.
Exercise patience to trainer. I kickbox through hip hop. I let the bass pump to make the place jump from disc jock. Girls do their hair curls while brothers lift iron. My lyrics like a gymnast. I walk in, the devil splits. A Merca being an alchemist. Demons see me, then they dip between bars. I write, put the green, make them look lean. And for that bread, they fiend carbs. Move weight, they seem large. Rhymes are vegetables. My time is flexible. Stretch the imagination way beyond incredible. I do steps and staircases, motivation, determination, preparation. That's my reps, perspiration, word of mouth. I told my old boss it's not working out. I trained for a new job, spit a few bars for Jyhla and Ra. Heavy Mental was the Wizard of Oz. The Psychic World of Walter Reed was Alice in Wonderland. Hidden album of Son of Man. Stood on my own amongst the clan. I'm the priest, I have muscle mass. My pen hit pad, my chin hits abs. Endless vocabs, tremendous romance. Try my 8-album program. Your less skills, your flows there. On treadmills, you go nowhere. Rip the shreds, meet the polar bear. Cardio is my audio, it's my cardi flow. You want beef, then work on calves. Outreach, come to my class. 2 times a week, the Podcraft. AD will provide you a seat, beats by God's wrath. Voltage, explosive. Mark a Buddha, starring in the future with large cash, stars we pass. Cigar ash, the smoke fill their jaws, then pass to the left side, then counterclockwise, around and round till we oxidize. The mountain provides for the lost tribes. Cover boy, this is just exercise for the naked eye.